Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream. It's almost like I saw you guys just a few days ago. Yeah, originally I was thinking that I would end up playing some more cooking companions for today, and I kind of last minute decided, you know what? I've had Monster Road Trip sitting here for a while, and I have just about all the DLC for it, so I figured this might be a better use of my time. Plus I've been itching to play this one for a little while. So yeah, let's jump straight on into it. Yeah. The only other kind of announcement type thing is that I am probably not going to be streaming the week of the 20th. Just because I will be out for a week. But then I'll be returning to streaming like normal. So probably do about 2 or 3 streams next week, taking a week off, and then resuming streaming. At least for a little bit. I might have to adjust some things based on movement situations. But I'll make sure to update on both the Discord and on Twitter. Yeah, let's jump straight on into it. For realsies. Let me adjust this. There we go. Play. Local. It's just me. It's just myself. Prank Master. Keep playing to unlock. Oh, I didn't know there were multiple modes. Road Tripper. Easy, focus on the narrative and take the scenic route. Higher initial resources, deep conversations are impossible to fail. Normal, your standard road trip experience. Extra, attempt at deep conversation or hard. Yeah, I'm gonna do normal. Make my life easy. The road, the mystical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid, summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prank Masters, after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Again, I have all the DLC stuff. I'm gonna go as this, that's Hazel.
Oh,
they look
I've got
adorable.
my playlist ready.
Ooh, let's see. Kinda like the desert vibes. So we're going with desert vibes. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Also yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yeah. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Let's see what we got. You can either go to the futuristic gas station or the wig museum. I think I'll go futuristic gas station. Do you think our car is secretly a battle robot? You pull into what you think is a gas station, but honestly, this could be a space station for all you know.
Got the ice.
Seriously, this place is high-tech as hell. Do they even service regular vehicles? Well, only one way to find out. What do you do?
Polly, I have a question.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you. How do you road trip?
It's okay, Scott.
There's no shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain. All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat. So we need to be careful, because the choices we make during this trip can affect these resources. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss this road trip goodbye. I get it, so our goal is to avoid running out of any resource and keep road tripping forever. No, the goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each destination requires us to hoard different resources. You can check said guide whenever you want. Click on the destination tab to the right or press E on the keyboard or LB on the controller. There you'll find the requirements to reach a destination and win the game. Enough exposition, narrator voice inside our heads?
Nice.
We get it. Keep our resources far above zero and hoard enough of one resource to reach a destination. Let's go. Let's fill the car's tank. Why not? You pump up to a gas pump to get some of that sweet magic car juice. But before you can pay for anything, your pump hums to life and speaks. Oh? Good morrow, valued customers. I am PAL 9000, the first ever gas pump with true AI. So you're like a fancy gas pump with extra features or something? Haha, extra features, you say. I am a model that truly tests the limits of what a gas pump can do. I can steal all of your jobs. I can fall deeply in love. I was even designed to experience the very organic predicament of being lactose intolerant. Science truly has no limits.
Huh?
Why would we want a gas pump to do that, though? I don't get it. Am I being dumb, Polly? Not this time, boo. Listen, I think we'll settle for just getting some... Never settle, my organic friends. Be like my engineering creators who built a software so advanced it can only be described as the first electric soul. For you see, I can even grasp the beauty of art, such as the majestic plays of the bard, William Shakespeare. God damn it. So, what service can I dispense for you today? Maybe I could recite some Shakespeare for you? You want some gas? Please and thanks! With my refined engine, I can sense the intricate metaphors of organic language. You surely mean gas for your soul, fuel for your mind. I can fill your mind by reciting some lines from none other than the bard's mouth itself, with extra pathos. You aren't getting that gas, are we? You're not sure if you can fool the most advanced and annoying AI in the field of gas pumps, but you've got to try. Produce Shakespeare's lesser-known play Fast and the Furious, and give the gas pump the lead part, the one of the gas pump play, or trick the gas pump into eating ice cream so its lactose intolerance will make it want to release gas. There we go. You spend -2 money producing the play and doing some social media marketing so everyone, and especially the gas pump, knows your play is the next big thing in theaters. Hazel, you're putting on a production of Fast and the Furious. I've always wanted a part in that masterpiece. The tragic story between Romeo Hopstage and the 95 Juliet RX-7 race car speaks to my nuanced understanding of both romance and cars. Amazing, I'll cast you in the most complex role of the show. Juliet's secret lover. He pumps her full of love juice every night, while Romeo's out busting heroin dealers or whatever. How tilterating. I'm honored to be your star. I will give you a high-octane performance. Do you get it? That was a play on words. It was very smart. Well, we've got your co-star parked right in front of you. Want to give us a little preview of your acting chops? Sure. Juliet, my metallic love, the robustness of your chair accelerates my heart until it goes over 250 miles per hour. We've shrouded off our affair under the cover of secrecy for far too long. My desire to mate is just so strong to ignore. I can feel the combustible juice in my love filling me. It's just too much. I'm going to spill. What are these lines? Quick, put the love juice in the car. I mean, Juliet. I love theater. The Pumgooshes. You managed to be only a little weirded out that this confirms your suspicion that gasoline is just gas pump cum. Gain +2 magic from filling the car up with gas and filling your friend's heart with the magic of theater.
Oh, this seat
That
is
was-
comfy.
That was something, alright. Ooh. I think I will troll gas station. Those other two seem to, be life-sucking. This gas station looks like it was lifted straight out of a children's storybook. The children's storybook where the fantasy heroes drive cars, I guess, but
Got
nonetheless,
the ice.
despite all the weird and whimsical elements, it looks like the gas station still has all the normal functions. What do? Woohoo again. Let's choose an action that makes an event happen. Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events involve. Actually, Polly, I was checking the travel guide, and it seems they aren't so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. Most common type of events are called exchange events. After making a choice in those, you'll always lose a resource and gain a resource no matter what. The trick is making the right choice, since that'll decide which resources are gained and lost. But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, it's called a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what our choice is. If the sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, then you know you'll lose it. Like, for example, if we see an action with this sign, we know we'll lose money here. Our choice will only determine which resources we'll gain. That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining our resources is unavoidable, we can be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but also like too much pressure for a fan favorite Polly to keep track of. Hazel, can we leave these decisions to you? Thanks. Use the bathroom, I guess. You head to the bathroom to drain the old pipes, but the door's locked. That's odd. Do you guess you can hold it? Then the clerk materializes in front of you and nearly makes you piss your pants anyway. Hello, Mix. Welcome to the mystical pre-troll gas passage where fun and fantasy stop briefly on their way to paradise. Can't let you enter the restroom until you solve my riddles 300. She gives you a thick storybook. The title page reads, Wandering Adventure Lavatory Satisfaction Riddles by CEO Griddlebach. Seriously? Why is she making you fill out a customer satisfaction survey before you even use the restroom? First of all, this isn't a customer satisfaction survey. It's a whimsical gimmick to entrap the magical minds of our guests. Second, if you're not gonna buy anything, company policy says you gotta pay in something more valuable than coin, personal information. Ugh, fine. This book of riddles is big, though. And it's only the first of 12 high fit. No, I didn't finish reading it. Invoke your right to survey by combat. Right, let me get my standard issue survey horn. The clerk pulls an ancient bullhorn from her belt. She blows into it, and an enormous troll in a business suit appears. Hello, employee. Number. Hello, employee 58359, he says. Have I been summoned to defeat a plucky adventuring party, or perhaps a feral soccer mom with expired coupons? No, you're fighting Hazel. They invoke survey by combat. Hazel meets CEO Griddlebach. Great, says Griddlebach, as he swings a briefcase warhammer at your face. Thank you for choosing the gas passage as your preferred method of death. You fight is intense, bloody, and made worse by Griddlebach, asking you survey-related questions while you beat each other up. How did you first hear about the survey by combat? Would you recommend this ass-kicking to a friend? On a scale of frowny face, neutral face, or smiley face, how satisfied are you with my roundhouse kick? You lose -2 stamina in the fight, but finally, you brought Griddlebach to his knees. I guess it's true, the customer is always right. But please, before you kill me, I have one last request. Will you rate this duel to the death 5 stars and whelp? I rated 0 stars, you scream as you valiantly behead Griddlebach. Wow, okay, you can go to the bathroom now. In fact, you can do whatever the hell you want. That guy signed my paycheck, so if he's dead, I'm going home. Good show, hero. You gain +2 mind in the bathroom and slayed CEO Griddlebach, scourge of ye old Silicon Valley.
Driving is so relaxing.
That was something, alright. I'm gonna go to the fortune teller. Oh? But why is the car stopped?
Huh.
I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down. Yeah, man, is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while having some fun. Okay. Welcome to our humble radio show, where our guests give narratively convenient road tips. Today we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, guys. What can you share with our audience? Let me start by saying the number one cause of road trip related deaths is not properly understanding how to manage resources. Ah, yes, the dreaded 6. Most unexperienced road trippers think they have in arbitrary ways, but that's simply not true. When you're making choices on the road, you have to look for little cues to infer what resource you'll be losing or gaining. Money might be the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up. But beware, sometimes a solution doesn't obviously invoke buying something, but it involves using expensive stuff you may need to rent or buy. And what about magic, the mysterious substance that fuels our cars? Magic is tricky because sometimes you'll need to use it for spells, summoning, and curses. But that will mean lowering your magic and risking an empty fuel tank. And getting magic up can be quite hard. You could find a gas station, or you may need to resort to performing sacrifices or colluding with strange, powerful entities. You know, classic road trip stuff. Our time's up, fellas. Let's discuss the other resources in future episodes of everyone's favorite radio show, Convenient Exposition. Applause. Whoa, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes? Nope. Well, I hope Hazel did. At least, otherwise, we're truly fucked. Not the good way. Is fortune telling real, or is it all bogus? Only one way to find out.
Shiny ball?
Shiny ball. The psychic who runs the caravan has a sign posted outside with the different services she offers. There's so many different ways to glimpse the future. What will you do? Palm reading. You decided to go with palm reading. It'll be almost like holding hands with someone you care about. Welcome to Hope's Halcos, tent of the great beyond. Are you here to get your palm read? Yep, I'm always making decisions on the fly with no foresight or planning. It'd be nice to know what the future holds for a change. Okay, let's have a look at those palm lines. Oh. Wow. Well, Hope, what does it say? Shh, quit talking. I'm reading the best part. The best part of what? My hand wrinkles? Oh shit. Never saw that twisted coming. I'm pretty sure the last thing you want to hear from your psychic is I never saw that coming. Wow, okay, this is gold, Hazel. I promise if you stick with me as your agent, there's a lot of money in your future. Before you know it, Hope has published a hardcover photo of your palm through a major psychic publishing house. It's a national bestseller. Hazel's palm. Trends on Twitter for weeks. Your palm has millions of fans. A movie adaptation gets made. Michael Cera plays your hand. You're welcome for all the instant success, Hazel. Now, for your contract, you owe your publisher, that's me, a sequel to your best-selling palm. Huh? How could I even do that? Both my hands are identical. And I never even signed a contract. Don't you remember your road trip contract, boo? If any road trip participant writes a best-selling book or palm, the author owes all other travelers a cash cut of the sequel. Curses, not reading the terms and conditions fucked you over again. Now you're going to write a sequel that catches palm readers everywhere. You want a glimpse into the multiverse? You'll need a real witch's help. With a spell that powerful, lend me your +2 magic. You and Hope combine your magic and enter a multiverse of shenanigans. Your first visit to an alternate dimension where all positions of power are dedicated via televised cooking contests. Damn, Chef Hazel's palm isn't anything special and it smells like onions. Let's try somewhere else. Next you check out an apocalyptic version of your world where Hazel is the last survivor of a cataclysmic event. Holy shit, people, says Apocalypse AU Hazel. I'm so happy you're here. I've been so maddeningly lonely. Yep, hi, just let me get a look at your hand. Dang, even as an apocalypse survivor, your palm is uninteresting. Let's keep searching. Wait, please don't leave me. The Zord uprising killed everyone. Nope, you're out of here. After several more hours of dimension hopping, you end up in a timeline where everyone is centaurs. This is great. Centaur Hazel's hoofprint will make the perfect sequel. Centaurification is the erotic subgenre right now, and their hoof proves the. Good for Centaur Hazel, you guess.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Ah, Miles of smiles. Stay, loot, repeat. We're going to a dungeon. Here we go. Ooh. Normally a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished.
Sleep tight.
But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? Let's solve puzzles, I guess. I may suck at puzzles, but here we go. You and your friends enter the dungeon. Before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever. This is one of those puzzle rooms. We gotta put our heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole and a little hole? What could it mean? I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it. Nah, that's too obvious. It's a puzzle dungeon, boo. We gotta think outside the box. Is it thinking outside the box if we dig a hole out more honestly? I'm kind of just psyched to dig a hole.
Scotty.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there. Good thinking, Scott. Fine, you help your friends stake out the big hole even more. It's hard work, and eventually Polly takes a minute to relax by leaning on the lever. Oh, is there an earthquake? Nope. You look up to see some things that are similar to, but legally distinct from, Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling. Oh, I think we're supposed to arrange those pieces to fit the hole. It seems so obvious now that I hit the lever anyway, which was my plan from the get-go. Sure, you, Polly, and Scott arranged the pieces the way they should have been. The amount dug out accidentally made the hole exactly one piece bigger. So it's unsolvable now? Ugh, this can't get any worse. Oh yes it can, the door you came from slammed shut, and the room is filled with the ticking of a timer counting down. What do you think happens when that reaches 0? God, who knows? Death? Death 2 Super Death? Something even worse than the sequel to Death? Hazel, can you do that thing where you solve our problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? Sooner the better. It's time to yoga skills, baby. Ah yes, those incredible yoga skills that you've definitely always had. Close your eyes and recall your training. You attended the wealthy white woman monastery, where you achieved peace and enlightenment for 4 easy payments of $49.99.99. You spent your days far off mystical lands of the west coast, doing asanas and perfecting your technique at ordering a chai latte. There, your yoga master, a man, founded the WWWM after realizing that wealthy white woman would spend any amount to glimpse enlightenment, gave you a pearl of wisdom. If you can't find the missing piece, consider that you are the missing piece. Namaste or whatever. Back then, you thought it was just a vapid, vaguely inspired colloquialism, and honestly, it probably was. But now your chakras have aligned, and all his teachings make sense. Or so you want to believe. For the amount of money you paid for them. You take a deep breath, stretch out your fullest height, and assume the missing piece asana. Holy shit. You are not nearly as flexible as you used to be. Your tendons feel like they're about to snap.
Whoa!
Whoa, check it out. Hazel will perfectly fit in the slot now.
Huh?
Damn, let's go ahead and shove them in the empty slot so we can stop hearing their screams of pain. Polly and Scott invert you in the empty slot before you get too many serious cramps, though you still lose 2 stamina. But thankfully the timer stops and the puzzle is solved. You guys escape the level and gain 2 mind. Time to stop and get some rest.
I can hear the crickets.
Finally a place to rest. Even this spectral booty needs to do some sitting after so much shaking. The guide says that there are several rest stops like this one. We should be able to reach one, like, once a week after visiting 4 locations or so.
Let's go, Scott.
That sounds good. Let's go chill on those benches, Scott. As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you're utterly distracted to making choices all the time. And this rest stop is no different. You quickly assess the 5 things you can check out around here, but beware. With the expectation of the car, each choice can only accommodate one player. It's first come, first serve. Now go and see what the different spots do. Later that night.
Such peace and quiet.
Welcome to the bartending stand where you can barter with little trinkets and manage your resources a bit. Each trinket is tied to a resource. You'll lose the resource tied to the trinket you give away and gain the resource tied to the trinket you take. Also, Noodles is here, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
Welcome to Noodles Trash Buffet.
I swear, Sergey, I'll have your money soon. I just need more. Oh, haha, it's just you. Please ignore that outburst. Are you here to make a trade? Oh. Look at this. Magic up and hype down. Nice choice. I actually got that at your 12th birthday party. You what?
Bartering will topple capitalism.
Teehee. Have a good night. Week 2, baby.
Driving is so relaxing.
You say potato, I say potato. Or a wedding. I now pronounce you wedding crashers. Ooh. Do I dare? You know what? I got enough resources to crash a wedding. I'm doing that. I didn't know you liked weddings. I'm gonna wedding crash. Let's go, baby. Hehe. Ah, weddings, the union of two or more soulmates, pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. We believe that true love stuff. If not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk.
Rice. Woo!
They're so fun to crash, which is what you're doing now. Shh. So, what do you want to do? Wait a sec. That event sign looks new.
Oh!
Yeah, according to the travel guide, these signs screams this is a quantities event. They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to guess which resources are tied to each option. The main difference is the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. They can be affected a bit, some, or a fucking lot. Scott, you never swear. That's how the travel guide phrased it. Dang. So what's the foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is that we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers. You already know that Mama would choose Hazel. This one's up to you, boo. Go for it. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh boy, here we go. How bad is this gonna go? You each have your own approach to sneaking into the wedding. Polly phases through the wall. You use your trusty plot armor to get into whatever wacky situation you want. Scott wears a lampshade and pretends to be furniture in the back of the room. You're pretty sure security just doesn't have the heart to throw him out. You watch the ceremony. It's normal and boring until the preacher says, if anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, them's pranking words. I object. Oh no. What? Why? Who even are you? I'm Pippin Pussin Poppin Pippadipolus, professional wedding objector. I'm a pro at spotting a doomed couple, and these newlyweds really take the cake. I object too. I'm a lamp, and I don't think it's fair that furniture can't legally marry. I'm gonna keep objecting until this injustice is fixed. Object, object, object.
God, no!
Scott, this is a wedding, not a courtroom. It's not the same kind of objection. Who, Scott? I'm not gonna stop objecting until a household object's love is recognized in the court of law. Object, object. No, he's too into character, Hazel. Can you distract everyone with an objection while I snap him out of it? The pressure's on now. Why do you object to this union? How far will you go with this prank? Oh boy. Marriage is a scam. You know what isn't a scam? Investing in your 401k at an early age. Or, the open bar has been out of limes for an hour. We can continue the ceremony when the pressing problem is resolved. Or, beware, this is not your fiance. It's his evil twin. His sudden goatee isn't both fashion-tainted, but I'm doing the evil. You really think I'm evil just because I grew a goatee? The groom says. I just thought it looked nice. Goatees are due for a comeback, you know? Fair enough. But what about your sinister eye patch? Does that mean you're evil? Wow, so now everyone who wears an eye patch has to be evil? Do you realize how fucked up you sound? It's true that The evidence is circumstantial, says the best man, but it's worth noting that the groom's parents did have twin boys, Richard and Evil Richard. Oh! Wow, really? That's pretty indicting. Then, are you really Evil Richard? Fine, you got me, the groom says. But maybe if my parents hadn't named me Evil Richard, I wouldn't have felt the need to be evil. Nature versus nurture, people. Wait, so you're really an evil twin? The other groom asks. That's so crazy. I'm an evil twin too! Okay, now kiss. I stabbed my twin brother and came here planning to disrupt the whole ceremony, but I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Really? Small world, Evil Richard laughs. I smothered Richard with a pillow to be here. I guess great evil minds think alike, my dear. Now kiss! Aw, love wins! The best man frowns. Should someone maybe go call the police or— Shh! Don't spoil the tender moment! Your dumb prank ended up uniting an evil power couple in unholy matrimony. You lose 3 souls, but gain 2 hype and even 1 mind for cracking the case of the secret evil twins. Interesting.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on
That
the road.
certainly was something, alright. I'm gonna go to the Cryptic Tech Company, I guess.
Oh, I got it.
Hey Polly, look what time it is. Oh, fuck yeah, put the radio on, Hazel. Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show where our guests give narratively convenient road trips. Tips. Mr. Thompson, Mr. McCarthy, what can you tell us about the mysterious resource known as stamina? Ah, stamina, the fuel for our bodies. Yum. Getting stamina up is simple. Eat stuff, stay hydrated, get some rest. This is important since arduous activities such as exercising or having intercourse will eat up your stamina. Throwing your food away or using it in a way that doesn't involve eating it would also lower your stamina. Cormac, something you said about stamina reminded me of mind. It takes an experienced road tripper to differentiate how resting raises your stamina but relaxing raises your mind. You're spot on, Hunter. A strong, relaxed mind can save you from succumbing to road madness. And what, to this day, I suspect is an ancient deity preying on mortal psyches. Relaxing and finding enlightenment will keep your mind up, and so will straightening your brain by learning new things. But if you overtax your brain, you may actually risk lowering your mind. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss, from trying to comprehend the incomprehensible to getting in anxiety-inducing situations. You betcha, says the radio host. Even thinking a lot for too long, like myself after this very edifying rumination, which is why we'll stop this episode right here. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Applause. Thompson McCarthy, am I right? No, I have no idea what you mean by that, Scott. Me neither, Polly, me neither. Well, you've never seen technology this advanced before.
The future is here.
Finally, you can answer questions like, what's the future of virtual reality? Is crypto really the currency of tomorrow? No, it's a scam. And what the fuck are NFTs anyway? Also a scam. There's so much to see, but only so much time you want to check out, but... There. I need the monies. Going to a room full of elegant people. There's a pianist, waiter serving sushi, and some engineers taking notes. I guess, says one engineer, welcome to the showcase of our latest invention, an AI that can pass for a regular monster. We're actually doing a publicity stunt right now. There's one robot in the room with us. If you can correctly guess who it is. How dare you, sir? Hi, Joe. Welcome to stream. Boy. If you can correctly guess who it is, you'll win a cash prize. Whoa, that's crazy. Polly, are you the robot? I don't think so. I can dance and be a robot, but that doesn't mean I am one. What about you, Scott? Are you the robot? I don't know. Can a robot be a good boy? If it was programmed that way, sure. Really? Then maybe I am the robot. I can't believe I have to say this, but no, Scott isn't the robot. How do you know that, Hazel? Are you the robot? No, none of you are the robot, obviously. Sounds like something a robot would say. I'll let it go for now. We're on thin frickin' ice. Well, if none of us is the robot, how are we gonna figure out who is the robot?
Great plan.
We're gonna throw... Oh, heck. Sorry, I didn't... I only looked up after I clicked. I'm sorry. Man. I will look up more often. That's an amazing plan. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan. Let's do it. Hello, ma'am. What are your thoughts on the 1974 Double Choice Infrastructure Bill? What? Asked the surprised woman. I don't know. I'm not even familiar with that bill. You mean you've never taken an interest in civic planning? Take a more active role in the community, damn it. Polly throws her martini in the lady's face. She doesn't short-circuit or anything. So you get a refill and move on to the next person. Hi there, sir. Do you let your dog sit on the sofa? I don't have any dogs, actually. I'm more of a cat person. You don't like dogs? The nerve! Get martini! Oh god, says the next person you approach. You're going to throw your drinks at me, aren't you? Why would you even assume that? Rude. Polly throws her drink in his face and several other people's faces. About 40 minutes of doing this later. You think robotics should focus on building waterproof robots? Who are you to speak on the whole field of robotics should do? The nerve. You throw your drinks on the man. He short circuits and his head explodes into a pile of wires and metal bits. Did we just kill someone?
We did it again.
Didn't think about that. We found the robot. Hooray! You're awarded +2 money, but you lose -2 stamina from throwing the martinis at people instead of drinking them. Man, I gotta do something to replenish my stamina. That is soul, money, and something else. Hopefully stamina. Please? Please? I need to recover stamina, please? Stamina's real low. Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day. They're a necessary evil if you want to make sure your car can move. Welcome to the road trip life. So what will you do? I mean, soul's also kind of low. But I don't want to, I don't want to risk losing stamina. Why did I do that again? I literally just said I was gonna look up before. I'm an idiot. A Roman walks into a bar and orders our martinis. The bartender says, "You mean martini?" The Roman replies, "If I wanted multiple, I would have asked." Ah, You park the car at the pump, then walk inside the store to pay. Welcome to Fill It, where all your dreams come true in the very specific case where your dream's filling your car's tank. That's exactly your dream. We need some gas for our car, or magic. Don't know. The monster realm is weird about cars. Yeah, gas is made of magic. What would it be made of otherwise? Dinosaurs? Anyways, how much magic does your car's tank hold? I don't know. 10? 4 Scots? Scots is the only measurement I know how to use. If you help me get in the tank, we can see how many Scots will fit. Sorry, but Scots is an accurate unit of magical measurement. Okay. What would be an accurate unit of magical measurement then, Polly's? Gas is pretty much dinosaur juice, right? So she's right. Magic is an arcane energy that we as a society don't fully grasp yet, making it impossible to properly measure it. How do you normally solve this problem with other customers? I normally just don't. You don't understand how little I get paid to do this. They're lucky I even show up. Maybe. That's what society gets for using a volatile, unquantifiable resource like magic to power cars. Oh well. So, there must be some way to describe how much magic you need. Okay, I am now looking up. I am not clicking anything. Let me actually, whoa. Plop. Now you can read it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just shift myself back down. 2.5 fireballs. Here we go. Number 2. Once upon a time, there was a small village filled with magic and promise. 2 children, Jimor and Keegan, were exploring its outskirts and found a dark, foreboding cave. Let's go back. I heard an evil wizard lives here, said Jimor. He incinerates bad kids who don't go to bed on time. Your mom made that up, stupid, said Keegan. Are you really scared of a dumb cave? Jimor was, in fact, scared shitless. He was parasitic. But he went anyway, exploring the darkness filled with creepy crawlies and cave gnomes until he found a glowing purple light. In the light was the wizard, evil and foreboding. Keegan dropped dead of fright, like a total pussy. Do not fear me, child, said the wizard. I've spared you because I sense great potential in you. Potential to master the powerful ways of arson magic. Jimor? I don't know. I don't... Is he French? I mean, I really don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm guessing. Grimoire? Like a grimoire? I don't know. From this day, I dub the Grimoire the Arson Mancer. You will become my pupil and I will teach you the life-changing wonders of magic. And so Grimoire's life changed forever as he poured himself into arson magic, knowing it would lead him to a life of epic proportions, a life of legend. Man, that works. Hey Jimmy, 2.5 fireballs on pump 2. A young man blasts your car with magic flames. He looks empty and broken inside. But you suppose most minimum wage workers look like this provided the current economy, so you don't think much of it. You pay -2 money and gain +2 magic for the car.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
I am begging for stamina. Oh, baby. Neither of these give me stamina. Let's go. Arson magic straight out of the Arcanist... the cookbook. Yes, that's the one. Let's see which one to do. I'm going to pump up my soul because I have 2 guaranteed things to pump up the soul. Yeah, soul pumping. Oh, guess what? Guess what? What am I guessing on? Was it? Scott, fuck, turn the radio on. Convenient exposition has started already. I was gifted a sub to an Isaac streamer. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. I have Binding of Isaac emotes. Oh, nice. Hey. That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool. We can't miss it. Roger. Mr. Thompson, what were you telling us about hype again? Yes, let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice to your core will get your hype up. That includes laughing out loud, doing thrill-seeking stuff, or going to town, if you know what I mean. I like keeping my hype strong and vigorous. That's why I avoid all the stuff that will lower my hype. Like doing boring stuff, mingling with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over epic ones. Amen. Speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. What does he mean? I don't know. But sometimes you need to be, if you want to keep your soul up. Yeah, why do we need to have souls anyway? Beats me. At least soul is quite easy to manage. Doing good deeds, soul up. Being your worst self, soul down. So remember, kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean. Amazing. Simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly I'm skipping the word. I can't read today. You provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Applause. We need souls so our shoes work proper. Yes, this is very true. Very good point. Well, Polly, I think I've grown as a person. Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on.
Nice.
A toast to convenient exposition. Hooray! Are you a government conspiracy theorist? Well, you're about to be.
Science!
Welcome to the secret government laboratory, where all your favorite politicians order their scientists to play God. There are grisly experiments, mutated creatures, and crimes against monstrosity galore. What catches your interest? Oh. I almost spam clicked for a moment there. That would have been bad. Oh, let me also now you can see all the little effective bits. All right, one you say? 3. Okay, now let me put myself back there. Weird forbidden experiments. All right, now going back now, locking it in. You're engaged in your favorite pastime of touching shit you're not supposed to. When you come across a cage of uncomfortably sexy rats. Oh god. They're furries.
Whoa!
That's my favorite pastime too. Whoa, check out the pecs on those rats. How many reps do you think they do a day, little pros? The clipboard says these rats are part of a genre isolation experiment. The scientists have isolated the sexy gene and pumped these rats full of it. That's so cruel. They're forced these poor innocent rats to take sexy drugs. They could be giving those drugs to sexy consenting adults like me. I hate animal testing. They did all sorts of tests on me in school, like math and science.
Not cool!
It's messed up to force a rat or wolf man to learn geometry. Poor rats, poor sexy rats. Yo, what's that look for? The rats sadly flex their biceps and sniff their hormone-filled food. The food is also inexplicably sexy. This is a godless place. You lose 2 mind. Do you guys think we can help the rats without the scientists knowing? There's gotta be some way to make them happier.
Masters!
Good idea. It's time for the prank masters to put on their wholesome hats and use practical jokes to better the lives of others.
Lame.
The clipboard also has an experiment schedule. Today after lunch, the rats are scheduled for eye spectacle plus P90X lame. Hazel, do you have any suggestions for a more enriching experiment for these little guys? Oh boy. What were the developers on when they wrote this? And where can I get to? I have no idea. All I know is that this is the 3rd game, so probably a, you know, we've done Monster Prom, really like a good bit. We've done the dating aspect. Let's do something a little different. What would they do with the grant? I mean, this was on like Kickstarter, I'm pretty sure, for Monster Prom 2. Like, this was a bonus. Maybe by Pure Beef. Who's to say? Yeah, you said number 2. Analysis of the rat's reaction to Polly and Scott receiving $1,000.
Let's do it!
Good idea. I've heard that money can buy happiness, or at least I've heard all those words in a sentence all together before. Let's do this. Swap out today's experiment on the schedule for yours, and hide behind a Tesla coil, just as the scientists are returning from launch. Just think that our results are inconclusive, is saying. One is saying, are we sure the serum made the rats sexy, or are we all just really horny for rats? Dr. Nux, It's questions like those that explain why you never got tenure. Wait, who scheduled this test for today? Give Scott and Polly $1,000? Who the hell here are Scott and Polly?
Boo.
Ooh, bitch, it's us! We were sent by the government to test the rest reactions to making me $1,000 richer. For science. Obviously. Are you serious? Scoffs one scientist. How is this even an experiment? The rats didn't understand what currency is. Well, we can't know for sure how the rats will respond until we observe it, says another. That's the purpose of science, to answer questions nobody even bothered to ask. One of the scientists breaks open a piggy bank labeled Science Fund and hands you all the dough and various crinkled dollars and pennies. The rats do not react at all. A triumph for science, cries the scientist, but you can now conclusively prove that rats give no fucks about exchange of money. Man, I really do learn something new every day. My paper is going to be so thorough and life-changing for the rat-human Weeps, Dr. Knox. I'm sure to win a Nobel Prize. He won't, but at least you got +2 money out of this deal. Time to stop and get some rest.
I'm knackered.
Alright, I think I'm going to do the rest area just because I need more stamina.
Peace and quiet.
Welcome to the benches where you can relax and talk with either Polly or Scott. The conversations you can hold with them are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you have enough conversations, you might score a date ending with one of them. Also, by having a conversation with Polly or Scott, you'll activate the chaotic energy passive effect, which will remain active for the following week. What does it do exactly? Find out for yourself. I'll go make some small talk. Ah yes, the crackhead energy passive effect. Cooking. Yeah, I've been looking into cooking.
Nice.
Tasty. It matches two of my favorite things, chemistry, which rocks, and little momentous joys. Like how dumb it is to spend hours making something that's gone in a blink and a couple mouthfuls. It's so incredibly inefficient that it becomes simply beautiful. That's a nice thought. And now that I don't even really need to eat, my hobby has reached new heights of stupidity. And of beauty too. So I started taking some cooking classes. Fiersa takes them too. Chemistry, which rocks. Yep. I love that wonderful bitch, but she could use an education on beautiful inefficiency. Indeed. I think it's healthy for her, even if the class stresses her out most of the time. We sit there, we learn, and we experiment. That's what I love about chemistry and cooking. It's transformative. Someone who took AP Chem in high school and that's it. But like, literally, it's all about transformation. You transform things into other things, like how you can transform eggs, flour, butter, and some other stuff into a cake. Or how flesh, blood, bones, and some other stuff transformed into me. So yeah, I think the afterlife gives you some new cool perspectives, and I also think cooking rules. Maybe one day I can cook something for you, if you dare.
I agree.
I love that. Chaotic energy. Whenever the Prankmasters go wherever the Prankmasters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1. Yeah, I really need stamina to go up. It's like stamina and soul are like the main things I need to boost. If there's like a proper rest stop, I will do that.
Relaxing.
Order something if you dare. Or pet contest? I'm gonna go to Doom's Diner because you're eating food. Stamina and soul, the 2 ingredients to a good road trip. That it is. That it is. You're right about the Steiner and listicle of the top 10 most cursed restaurants you should never ever visit.
Want a cup?
Obviously, you took that as a challenge. Seriously, after all the dark magic you've messed with over the years, you think you can handle a diner. So, now that you're here, what do? I'm gonna order some food because I actually need that stat to increase. You all enter the diner and sit down to order. Your waiter appears in the cloud of baleful energy and french fry smell. Welcome to Doom's Diner. Behold a den of shadow and rot. Heavy with the weight of curses handed down from generation to... Yeah, we already heard it from your greeter. He's in the parking lot with his dick out screaming that the end of all diners is nigh. Oh, you mean Naked Dave? He doesn't work here. Oh, does he act like that because he's cursed now? Nah, took the wrong kind of shrooms. But this place can and will curse you. Even the menu items harbor dark, forbidden magic that will permanently ruin you if you consume it. Yeah, speaking of the menu, if I order the Doom Burger meal deal, can I replace my side with a beer? And also my entree? Actually, I think I just want 3 beers. I want hot wings, please. Which sauce do you recommend? Medio Tabasco in Las Vegas, or literal blood, maybe? Haven't you people ever heard of heating a goddamn warning? This food is cursed. If you eat it, it'll corrode you like a beast in repose. It'll twist your mind and sell your soul to the highest bidder. Shouldn't you, as a waiter and all, be selling us on the idea of eating at this diner? You don't seem to be very good at your job, too. Job boo. Buh. So Hazel, what are you gonna order? So we can do an evil milkshake and deviled eggs extra devilish, the everything burger, or just soup. I'm thinking we could probably just do some soup. Everything burger? Why the everything burger? We ball. Alright. Can't argue with that. Fuck it, we ball. Do you even understand the danger you're putting yourself in? That burger has... It's got everything. Soup too. That burger has everything on it. It sounds like a challenge. Does it have pineapple on it? Yes. Does it have Behemoth's butthole as assault hot sauce on it? Yes, it does. And every other sauce in the world. It has everything. Does it have dog treats? Even the high-end ones from the good pet store downtown? What about Scott's butt? Does the burger have Scott's butt on it? Does it have this one specific brownie my grandma made me in 4th grade that was so good it created a core memory? Yes, it has all of that shit. I cannot make it clearer that this burger has everything. If I bring you the goddamn burger, will you stop asking dumb questions? Probably not. But you can try. I'm making eggs at midnight right now, so you take over the game choices for now. Enjoy your eggs. Gerard brings you the everything burger. You take a bite and holy shit, it really does have all those ingredients Polly and Scott mentioned. And many more. You surely gain +3 stamina. It even has, yuck, are those pickles? You hate pickles, Sam. Why do you always forget to ask for no pickles? How can all these ingredients even fit in the burger anyway? And what's this taste? Could it be Scott's butt? Nah, can't be. Or can it? All these questions are more plague... okay. Your brain without answers. The same way the ingredients plague this burger without logic, you lose 3 mind.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
I think I'm gonna go to the weird landmark. Just cuz. The desert's foot is a peculiar landmark. It's a natural rock formation that looks exactly like a foot. You're not sure if that justifies all of the guided tours and gift shops and tourist trap stuff surrounding it. But hey, you chose to come here, so you might as well enjoy yourself. What do? You gonna go to a guided tour? See a sign advertising a guided tour and ask your friends if they'd be interested. Oh, I get it. You want to pose as tour guides and prank tourists with fake fun facts about the foot. Actually, you were interested in going to a real tour, but Polly's idea is way funnier, so sure, you'll take the credit for it. Awesome, look alive, prank masters, because I think I see our next marks. This is the famous desert foot then. It's not as impressive as the desert earlobe we toured a few miles back. I think this foot is nice. The only thing that could make it better is a desert soccer ball.
Hello!
Hi coach, good to see you. Hey Scott and Polly and Hazel, what brings you kids here on this glorious yes, day? We're volunteer tour guides for the desert foot. Want to hear some fun foot facts? Did you know the desert foot has a secret 11th toe? And not for the reason you think. What reason would I...
Me!
My turn now. Did you know the foot is one of the smelliest parts of our body? You can tell a lot about a stranger by smelling their feet. For example, if a stranger lets you smell their feet, they're either really friendly or really weird. You weren't wrong, Mr. Howell, but I hate what you just said anyway. What about you, Hazel? It's your turn to... up to bat. Tell us a fun educational foot fact. After centuries of erosion, the desert's foot is now facing natural decay. Conservationists are accepting donations to hire a very big podiatrist. Yeah, that's true. The Desert Foot Foundation is sponsoring these tours because they need your donations to save the ancient landmark. The desert foot is part of nature, and it's important to take care of nature. Sometimes nature needs an 8-foot-tall podiatrist, I think. I need to use the restroom to powder my thorax. Excuse me. Oh, is it time for a pee break? I'll go too. Everyone take 5. This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe those fools think I'd willingly give up my money to their charity. Do they even know what a podiatrist is? They're surely not old enough to need one. How dare they appropriate late adult culture to back up their lives? So I probably shouldn't lash out on them. Coach loves these kids dearly, to a fault perhaps, but nonetheless, I like where things are going between us. His positivity is a good influence on me, I think. I've certainly been easing up on the blood pressure medication. I suppose I'll play along. I don't want to seem cheap and unsupportive. Making a good impression is also important in these early stages. I'm sure Coach is overthinking his response too. Oh god, did I leave the oven on? I'm back. Very well. I'll donate a bit of money to your charity. It's good for young folk to be involved in nature conservationist efforts. When you agree, Coach? Yeah, sure. Give him +3 money for all I care. I need to check on my apartment right now, immediately. Nice, free money. Ooh, that's a lot of soul. You lose -5 soul for the underhanded way you acquired it, but you gain +2 hyper pulling off your prank. Oh, I need to boost up that soul. Picnic spot, because why not? Curse AF. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the ants are eagerly anticipating eating your scraps. What a perfect day for a picnic. You've got your picnic basket and your checkered blanket. All that remains is deciding what to do now that you're here. Have a nice picnic. Why not? You got the picnic basket of food, you've got the nice day, and you've got the friends to enjoy it with. You just need to decide where to spend your checkered blanket.
Let's do it!
Don't worry guys, I know how to find the perfect picnic spot. We learned all about this in Monster Scouts. The first step is to make sure your spot has nobody else's pee on it, as it's rude to picnic on a spot somebody has already claimed. The perfect picnic spot is also best enjoyed with 3 to 6 friends. Good thing we're somewhere in that number. Let's look for a place on a high hill with good air. I'll lick my fingers to test the wind while we walk. I've seen people do it in movies. Whatever you say, bud. I'll just follow you around until you find a place we can sit. You indulge Scott and his picnic spot hunting antics. He finally finds a patch of grass deemed suitable, and you dig into sandwiches and potato salad. Oh, we got a bear. Oh no, I forgot the most important step of finding a picnic spot, bear-proofing the surrounding area. Oh, he has a gun! Oh my god, he has a gun! Hey yo, why is the bear got a gun? I don't know what I expected, but I wasn't expecting the bear to try and mug us.
Huh?
Oh, is that a bear with a gun? That's my second favorite excuse for how I died. No, this bear isn't just stealing the picnics, it's robbing the picnic. This is a stick-up. You can have the picnic, Mr. Bear. We don't want any trouble. Grr. The bear doesn't seem sold on these terms. He gestures the gun to Polly's bottle of honey mead.
No way, Boo.
What? You want to steal my booze too? No way. We need the party poopa. Over Hazel's dead body. What? Why are you offering my dead body? You're not willing to die for mead. Indicate and save the day before the bear lights you all up. I'm gonna try and do the empathy route, I guess. Using your powers of empathy, you appeal to the bear's emotional turmoils. You tell him that you get it. You really do. He may want this picnic, but he doesn't need it. These sandwiches and sodas won't bury his inner pain. But you can give the bear what he really needs. A bear hug. Or cocaine bear evolution. The bear remembers being the runt of the family, neglected by his emotionally distant bear dad for being scrawny and weak. He reflects on trying and failing to find a job. Nobody's hiring bears these days. He's struggling to make ends meet. His bear wife berates him for being unable to provide for their cubs. He can barely afford the rent of their cave. Damn forest gentrification. He wandered the forest after a particularly nasty marital dispute. He was hungry, frustrated, filled with rage, and an unfair world. The bear remembers passing a box of firearms with "free guns for bears" written on the side. He knew what he had to do. A tear rolls down the bear's snout as you hold him. He pats you on the back and walks back into the forest for some much-needed introspection time.
Lame.
You solve the bear's problems with compassion and understanding? Lame. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you saving my meat, but... Oh, and Scotty's life too. But that was objectively the least interesting way you could have gotten that gun out of our faces. Sheesh, a simple "thanks, Hazel" wouldn't go amiss here. You know in your heart that you did the right thing. And despite losing 3 hype, you gained 3 soul for helping the bear.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Yeah. We did the thing. Yeah. I'm going to the abandoned village next, baby. Abandoned village time. Let's-a go. Well, there is nobody here. You've been wandering this village for a bit and haven't met another living soul. What could have happened to all the inhabitants? All their stuff is here. I suppose this is the first order of business is to pillage what you can. Nah, my soul is too low for me to pillage. I could go for mind. The mystery is afoot. You and your friends began searching the village for clues and run into your friend Joy.
Guys, what are you doing here?
Oh, what are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned. It is. That's why we're investigating what happened. Why don't we compare clues? I found some really compelling raw hide earlier before I ate it. No offense, but I'd rather work alone. Whatever took all these villagers could be seriously evil. You guys should leave this world. You guys should leave this to world-saving professionals. Come on, we could figure this out together. I, for one, think everyone realized this village sucks, and they all moved to Vegas. Sure, if you guys really want to help me, why don't you try solving this Rubik's Cube I found? It's very important cube. Definitely.
Let's do it!
I'll solve it, Joy. I won't let you down. 20 minutes later. Well, I'm stumped. This would probably be easier if I wasn't colorblind. This is Booty. Joy only gave us that clue to distract us from the real investigation. She doesn't think we're competent detectives. Then let's solve this case before she does. If you find the answer first, Joy will finally see how good and smart we are. Good call, Scotty. We'll be regular Sherlock and Watson. I'm great at reading people's micro expressions to deduce what they're thinking about.
Me.
Oh, do you mean? What do my micro expressions say I'm thinking about? Milk bones? No, wait. You're thinking about sports. Final answer, am I right? You're asking me? I don't know what I'm thinking about. That's why I needed you to tell me. It doesn't take a detective to see that Polly and Scott are hopeless at this on their own. Luckily, you know exactly how to turn them into great investigators. I'm gonna go accurate perception of Sherlock Holmes. Perfect leap in logic. You and Polly do coke. It'll give you the hyperactive edge you need to notice the details you wouldn't normally see.
Nice.
Woo, okay, I'm ready to investigate. I'm like so ready I can hear my fucking pulse. Wait, I don't even have one. That's so funny.
Polly, listen.
Polly, look, there's a phone on the ground. Let's check the photos on it. Maybe your supernova Sherlock brain will see a clue. The last photos on the phone are of the cloudy sky above the village. You see a weird electrical storm brewing in one of the pics. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. This is so promising, oh my god. Are my teeth vibrating? Weird. We forget the dumb photos. Look at this phone, something's off about it. You're right, this case is cracked. Maybe that means there was foul play. No, forget the crack. Look at the ugly color scheme on the case. Mauve with olive green stripes? Gross, I could do so much better. Polly grabs some markers and starts drawing a better phone case. Vibrant colors, the amazing design, the breakdancing stick figures. Polly's a natural.
Yes.
You're right, I so am. I should have designed phone cases professionally. I'll make us millions in no time, and then we can use the millions to buy more cocaine! Of course, it's all so obvious now. You've been wasting time on prom or summer camp or road trips, when the answer all along was building a phone case empire. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Hazel, do you know anything about designing a website or running an online marketplace? It can't be that hard. You excitedly boggle. How to design a website ready to build your fortunes. What's going on here? I thought you guys left already. You underestimated us, Joy. But we proved you wrong. We were totally capable of being millionaire phone case designers. What? Woohoo, you definitely cracked the case. The phone case, you lose 3 stamina, being coked up and hyper, but you gain 3 mind. Man, my soul and stamina are really suffering. I gotta pull those things up. Time to stop and get some rest.
Let's find somewhere cozy.
Try the car this time.
Such peace and quiet.
The car is where you can manage your road trip by accessing one of 2 mini boosts. You can choose to be a careful planner and gain +1 of your lowest resource and lose -1 of your highest resource. Or you can be a risky traveler and gain +1 of your highest resource at the cost of 1 of your lowest resource. It's dangerous. So what's gonna be, champ? I'm doing cautious. That just made more sense to me.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Let's see. End of the World Summit or 90s action movie city. Interesting. Interesting choices that can be made here. I just drank like half a water bottle. Here we go. I think so I can either gain height and lose stamina, or I can gain mind and lose soul. Wow. Well, and or. I think I'm more comfortable losing, or yeah, I'm gonna do this one. This is the one. I'm gonna do the mystery one, baby. This is a city ravished by heists, villains, government corruption, and tough guys doing anything to rescue their daughters. A city like this needs a hero, someone brave, bold, and badass, preferably with a gun and some washboard abs. You're definitely not the hero that the city needs or deserves, but you're here now, so fuck it. What do you want to do in this 90s style action fest? Woo! How dare you, sir? You gnomed me. How dare? I want to do the mystery one because the crawl ready event is not going to be good since that's one of my lower stats. I'm doing it. 90s car chases, let's go! You're exploring a bit, dodging bullets and random shootouts. and trying not to get run over by hijacked police cars when you find your friend Dahlia. Oh, hey guys. You must be my highly specialized posse here to help me at the last minute, just as the action movie tropes foretold. Sure, let's go with that. What's up, girl? You here to conquer anything? Nope. I just stopped here to ask for directions, but then, through a series of incredibly unlikely action-packed events, I became the hero the city needs. Right now I'm trying to deliver these disarm codes to City Hall before the dastardly Dr. Mediocre releases a deadly neurotoxin in the atmosphere. Uh-oh, that sounds bad. It is bad, right? It is very bad. I'm the only one who can stop him, but there's one problem. My car is parked across the street. So, you can cross the street and get your car. Just remember to look both ways and hold an adult's hand if you're less than 10 years old or under 4 feet tall. No, you don't understand. In the city, crossing the street is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Watch. Dahlia throws a tomato into the street. It's immediately run over by 7 cars in a high-speed chase. Then it spontaneously explodes. Yeah, I see your point. Pedestrian safety does not seem paramount here. That's why I need your help. I can't save the city if I'm a muscular blue smear on the highway. What should I do, Hazel? Pray and then trick God into thinking it's very unnecessary for you to acquire the powers... Oh, it's very necessary for you to acquire the power of parting the sea of traffic or hire an expert. Call a professional chicken. You'll cross the road and maybe finally understand the chicken's elusive reasons to do so. Those are two very... Those are reasons. Those are things to do. I think I'm gonna hire a professional chicken. Great idea. We needed a seasoned road crosser's help, and that's exactly how I like my chickens. Seasoned. Nice pun, Dahlia. Up top. You spent -3 money hiring a professional road crossing chicken on Eggs List. Within minutes, a grizzled were-chicken parachutes down next to you.
Bro.
How's it going, bro? Are you here to tell us how to cross the road? The were-chicken takes a long drag from her cigarette. It's not about how you cross the road, she says heavily. It's about knowing why you cross the road. Okay, so why do you cross the road? My reasons are my own, she says, putting on a pair of dark sunglasses. It's a secret I'll take to my grave, but each of us must cross the road to go on our own journeys. She takes a deep breath, clenches her fist, and crosses the road. Somehow traffic seems to weave around her as she walks. Okay, I think I get it now. I know why I crossed the road to be with my friends. I crossed the road to deliver the antidote to the city hall, which is something I'm pretty sure I already made clear, but whatever. I crossed the road because I'm already dead, so getting hit by a car isn't a concern of mine. And you crossed the road because it's your objective in this event, which will bring you one step closer to beating this game. This game called life. JK, this game is called Monster Road Trip. How quickly you forget. You all cross the road unscathed and get in Dahlia's car. She saves the city and you gained 3 mind from your newfound road crossing clarity.
Driving is so relaxing.
Wild West Town, or it's a super special place. I'm gonna get food this time because it's going to improve my stamina, which I absolutely need. This rundown soup restaurant seems to be years past its prime. Still, you're hungry, and a bowl of soup would really hit the spot right now. What's the worst that could happen? Some kind of murderous robot pops out of the shadows to kill you? Yikes. Nah. It's way too unlikely and really specific to happen. So, what do you want to do at Simon Soup's? Soup time! That's the one thing I came here for. Soup. Woohoo, soup time. You and your friends enter the restaurant only to be welcomed by a thing of nightmares. Ew. Ayo, what in the bootleg FNAF? Welcome to my super diner, children. I'm your best veggie pal, Simon Soups.
Hey!
And nice to meet you, Simon Soup. What kind of food do you serve here? I'm unclear. Excellent question. Come on, gang, let's soak our new friends in delicious broth and music and teach him the true meaning of the Simon Soups brand. Initiating whimsical theme song with no threatening undertones, number 87. The animatronics' ancient rusted speakers let out a metallic screech that you suppose must have sounded like banjo music 40 years ago. I'm Simon Soups, welcome to my show. There ain't a soup alive that I don't know. Gumbo, miso, children's blood, cream of wheat, soup's the yummy food that just can't be beat. Wait, what was that middle one? I'm Mr. Leek, and I'm your best friend, until the inevitable bloody end. Soup's my second favorite thing to slurp, to a child's bone marrow as he screams, "That hurts!" I am onion, I am hunger for your youthful flesh. Oops, sorry. Must have inserted the wrong song cassette. Let me fix that real quick. I am onion and I do not hunger for youthful flesh and end chorus. Oh, he just ends? The song's over? Yep, thank God.
Huh?
Is it just me, or were those animatronics giving off a weird vibe? Yeah, they can be kind of off-putting, but corporate made it against the rules for them to kill customers during store hours. So they won't mess with you too much. I wouldn't recommend looking Mr. Leek in the eye, though, just in case. Anyway, what would you like to order? Ooh, we got some soups. Bam. Soup. Soup time. We got the special customer soup. It's a soup made only for the most special customer. Delicious breakfast soup. Or premium deluxe soup combo. It comes with soup fries, a soup soda, and... Ooh, I like that one. It'll cost some money, but I think it's worth it. That's the one I'm doing. Now I go back. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, is everything in this combo made of soup? Yes, it all goes back to our motto. Existence is pain, everything is soup. Wow, fries made of frozen soup? Do they really come with special dipping sauce? You can dip them in your soup. For what is soup if not more of a delicious complex sauce? Even the soda is soup. Cold, carbonated soup. Sounds kinda nasty, to be honest. I will murder you in your sleep. What? Soups!
Awesome, bro!
Wow, this meal even comes with a collectible figurine. Awesome, bro. Which toy do you want? General Gaspacho? Comrade Borscht? Lieutenant Vish... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Vischer? I've never seen this type of soup in my life. I'm struggling. I've never seen this word before in my life, so I'm struggling. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Or Ramen Ronin. General Gaspacho, please. The waitress brings out your meal. General Gaspacho has a pull cord that spouts various phrases, such as "Ole mia arma," "Ilio que te comas la sopa," "Pa Gaspacho el mio." Soon enough, Scott is deep into the soup verse. It was worth spending the 3 money in the deluxe combo if only to make Scott this happy. And you still get 3 stamina from eating so much soup in so many different shapes. Yep, that was worth. That was the good exchange. Nerds Unite Con. Oh, we're not. I don't want to use the staminas. We're going to the convention. This game speaks like 5 different languages. That it does. That it does. Yay, Con. It's the perfect place to do your authentic nerdy self without fear of judgment.
Hey, look who's there.
There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you want to try out? Attend a fandom meeting, walk the floor, or join a gaming tournament. Joining a gaming tournament gives you money. We game? Alright, we game. Alright, we ball. You find your friend Zoe checking out a poster for an esports tournament happening at the con.
Hi, guys.
Hi guys, are you entering the Dragon Heat Fighters XXX esports tournament too? There's a cash prize.
Sports!
Wow, they put sports on computers now? The future's amazing. I've never played this game, but I'll give it a try. Scott and Zoe enter the tournament. She gets knocked out in round 3, but Scott is still going strong. He's incredible. He's pulling off such unpredictable combos that the pros can't keep up. Thanks, my strategy is to keep hitting random buttons and hoping for the best. It's worked out really well so far. Somehow, Scott makes it all the way to the final match. He's up against Igor Kashmov. Kashkanov, yeah. He's up against Igor Kashkanov, the Dragonheart Fighter's reigning champion. Shit, Scott's in trouble. Igor's a fucking juggernaut. He is biologically manufactured by the USSR to suddenly communism. To dominate every video game tournament on the planet and bring pride to Mother Russia. Seriously? Didn't the USSR end like decades ago? Did it? Asked Igor. I really cannot read today. All of his button-pressing fingers have washboard abs. I did not notice. I was too busy destroying puny Americans at video games. Literally, how does that make sense? Igor ignores her. To mean mug Scott. I must break you, dog. He spits. I will crush you to the bone. To bone metal for destroying the USSR. Capitalist scum.
Sorry, bro.
Did I break the USSR? Bro, I had no idea. Sometimes when I become Wolf Scott, I break things without realizing it. Sorry, I broke your thing. Oh, Scott, you wholesome being. You wholesome bean. That's not what he was doing. You trash talking. Scott, you bean. That's not what he meant. The only apology I will accept is your blood in my superior gamer hands. Prepare to perish. Pressing random buttons won't save Scott this time. Quick, think of a way to help him win the tournament. Yo, we could summon Genghis Khan, Scourge, a fighting video game. Yeah, I'm going with the possession. Yes, the Mongols were mighty. And Khan's Grand Kiss defeated Russia in the past. You use 3 magic, summoning Genghis Khan's spirit into Scott's body.
Whoa!
Oh, this is different. When did I get alive again? And why am I so hairy?
Classic.
Let me guess. Hazel summoned the spirit of Genghis Khan to possess Scott and help him win the esports tournament. Classic. That's a very on-the-nose guess. You got used to Hazel's bullshit after a while. Okay, Genghis, we got about 30 seconds before the start of the round. Got any questions? I have 2. What is esports and how do I participate?
What?
Oh boy. You have a controller that connects to a screen and controls the movements of your character. You use your character to fight Igor's character and win. Got it? Yes. But I have a follow-up question. What is a controller? What is a screen? And why is a talking squid with breasts explaining this to me? Okay, and I'm just gonna use my Eldritch powers to plant 800 years of world history and video games expertise into your brain. Hold still. Zoe touches Scott/Genghis's forehead with her tentacle, and he screams like he's being burned alive. Neat. I understand now. Boomer learns video games. Boomer learns video games. It just takes the power of an eldritch being to forcibly implant the knowledge into your brain. The ultimate esports strategy is smashing all the buttons randomly until you win. Also, you guys went to the moon? As in the moon in the fucking sky? No time to talk about that. The competition begins, and Genghis whips Igor's ass with his button mashing skills. Woohoo!
Awesome, bro!
Hey bros, I don't really know what just happened, but I think we went to the moon. Also, I won 3 money from the nice judges over there. Let's get lunch.
Driving is so relaxing.
Man. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. We either get 2 confirmed decreases or completely random. Oh boy. You know what was the purple one again? Oh, I can lose some mind. I can afford to lose some mind. I'm okay with that. Really cool, nothing ever happens on the— Oh! You spoke too soon. Why has the car stalled? While driving, you and your friends have been playing I Spy. It's slightly more fun than sitting alone with your thoughts. My turn again. I spy with my little eyes something that starts with an S. Is it sand again? Yup, you're great at this, bro. Thanks. Because that means it's my turn. I spy with my little eye. Classified documents from the Mer Kingdom. Oh, what? The Mer Kingdom is in the ruthless totalitarian monarchy under the sea? Yep, I just spied some of their government secrets in this big pocket labeled Mer King only. Do not read if you value your worthless life. And why would you read it? Because how many opportunities will I get to read classified government secrets in my unlife? Worth it. Holy shit, we're so dead. I'll have to move to Scandinavia and start over as a mountain goat herder named Claude. Chillax, Hazel. No one's becoming a Scandinavian goat herder, okay? We'll be fine if we just act like everything's normal and then start with finishing our game of I Spy. The stress of knowing too much is destroying your mind. But if Polly persists, guess what she read in those documents? You couldn't go to Space Museum on a whim. You'd have to plan it first. Ah! It's kind of bad. Pretty bad, man. Thank you very much. One. Indoctrination plans through kids' movies. The Mer Kingdom surely does that kind of shit. And you could use... It could use those secrets to decipher... Deprogram the children. There we go. Blech. Yep. There's a lot of propaganda-filled movie scripts in here. Listen to some of these. The Lion King isn't a legitimate king, and he must die. Spoiler alert, he does die in a very gruesome way. The Little Mermaid conquers the surface world. After realizing the idiocy of leaving the Sea Kingdom, the Little Mermaid aids her father in flooding the earth and bringing the surface dwellers to their knees. Jeez, this one's not even subtle. Cinderella is a lazy handout taking socialist who needs to pay rent.
Aw.
These movies don't seem very nice. Maybe we could edit these scripts so they aren't so brainwashy? Sure, let's change this one to the lying president that everyone democratically elected into office of their own free will. I didn't understand some of those words, but the ones I did, I liked. Fine. But, oh no, shit. I accidentally clicked too fast. Is there... I can't see a history of the text. Damn. Especially since Polly and Scott insist on mailing the revised scripts to him with an attached invoice for editorial fees. But at least you might have helped some Mer Kingdom kids not getting brainwashed. You get +3 soul. Hey, my soul and stamina are actually at good levels now. Oh, you had no idea there was another country out here in the middle of the desert. Of course, geography was never your strong suit. Or maybe this civilization is new?
What the fuck?
Whatever the case, you're hella curious to check out this place. What do you do when you cross the border? Let's see. You can either get rid of some of the mind, get rid of some soul, which I just got back, or schmuggle? Oh no. A little something something. Fine. This country's a little more than a college in a small field. You knock on the door. Howdy, tourists. Welcome to my personal country. Oh, you have your own country? What's it called? Europe. What? Isn't Europe already a name of a continent? So what? Citizens of the United States call themselves Americans, even though North and South America are continents. If people think that's normal, then fuck it. This is Europe, and people who live here are called Europeans. Besides, mine is the superior Europe. We've got no taxes. We decriminalize murder via piano wire. Wednesdays have been abolished. And we make one-of-a-kind products you can't find anywhere else on Earth.
Awesome, bro!
That sounds awesome. Can we have one? No. It's illegal to bring these products over the border. The border? You mean the line drawn on the sand over there? That's the one. Right, okay. So what happens if we do smuggle something out? You don't want to know. You watch Noodles slowly pull some piano wire out of his hat. Nope. Come on, Hazel. Don't pussy out on me now. Might move to Europe. Pick something to take. Blueprints for proprietary market distributing phone technology. The key to immortality, or an action figure of the national hero Vandal Buff Noodles. You can't buy it anywhere else. Kinda wanna snag that key to immortality. Not gonna lie. I think think I'm gonna do the immortality key. Yeah, oh, hell yeah, immortality, baby! It's not cool to smuggle the key out of Noodle's Europe. Who cares? I love fucking around with ancient magic.
Nice.
Sweet, now we have immortality all to ourselves. It's a little late for me, but Hazel could try to siphon its magic. Okay, you'll try. You'll put the key in your mouth and start sucking on it to get that sweet, sweet forbidden powder. Is it working? Do you feel immortal, bro? Well, now my spit tastes metallic, so there's that. My stomach ache is gone. Then it must be working. Why don't we test it out? What? Without warning, Polly stabs you in the leg. Ouch. Dang, you're bleeding a lot. Guess you're not immortal, bro. Before you can reply. What isn't the ghost lady a ghost and therefore already immortal or something? Yeah. Yeah. Before you can reply, a crow swoops down, steals the key out of your mouth, and swallows it in one gulp. Hey, that was our key, you rat with wings. Polly grabs a gun. Where is she getting all these weapons? And shoots the crow. The crow's head explodes, then quickly reforms. Literally unplayable.
Huh?
What? The crow looks indignant at you, then fires a laser out of its mouth and hits you right in the knife wound. That is not your lucky day. That crow is bad news. We should go. You make a run for the car and get the fuck out of Europe. You lost 3 soul, but your injuries healed quickly, so maybe that key did give you a bit of magic. Time to do a rest stop. I'm going to do the numbers exchange because that makes the most sense to me.
I can hear the crickets.
Week 5, baby!
Oh, this seat is comfy.
How's the stamina looking? Stamina's at 8. So that's pretty good. But in terms of actually winning the game, we are very behind. Magic and Mind are currently ahead, so I can probably focus on boosting those. Yeah. I'm gonna focus on boosting Magic, because it's in the lead. Welcome to Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critter with a passion for the stage.
Let's get some popcorn.
There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see? I'm gonna focus on boosting Magic. You settle in to watch the show. The stagehands bring out a stool, a microphone, and a 1,100-pound reptilian killing machine in a funny hat. I am Reptazar, famed crocodilian magician known far and wide throughout the Everglades. Prepare to be amazed. Improv iguanas would have been cool, but magic is cool too. I do want to try and get a win condition. Because it's like, currently we don't have any win conditions. We need at least 12 more in either magic or mind in order to win. For my first trick, I will make this rabbit disappear. Someone brings the croc-a-rabbit. He puts his hat in front of his face. The bunny shrieks, then there's chewing sounds. Okay, you're obviously just eating the rabbit. You can't call the food chain magic, boo. Huh. I see we've got some hecklers in tonight's audience. You doubt now, but wait until you see what my next trick. I'll make this entire pig disappear. Need a win condition, we call that a skill issue. I'll make this entire pig disappear over the course of an hour with the aid of magical barbecue sauce. You're not even trying. Can't you make anything disappear without just eating it? Of course I can. Reptilizar can make anything disappear. Anything you can think of. I'll make it gone. Say, if he's telling the truth, that could be really useful. And if he's lying, it's all the more entertaining for you. What do you ask the character to make disappear? My internet search history because of reasons. Or why? Can you do that yourself? Yeah, I can click clear history, but my searches are still traceable all over the internet. The only way to truly make my boggle searches go away would be with magic. Fine, let me see your laptop. Good God, these searches. That one's weird. That one's weirder. That one's downright concerning. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, you don't? You should look it up.
No, bro.
Don't do it, bro. Polly got me with this prank too. What you're about to see changes you. But the curiosity's killing you, isn't it? You gotta know what it means. You have to know the ugly truth. God, you're right. Show me what it means.
Yes.
Yes. Polly pulls up an incognito window inside of an incognito window and looks up those words on Boggle Images. Now for my next trip, we will visit the deep web to delete the weird... You're treated to the unique experience of watching the light in the crocodile's eyes go out. That's abhorrent. I'm erasing your search history and those pictures, and also my memories. I need so many showers. You gain +3 magic from the spell, but lose 3 soul. All over again.
On the wheel, eyes on the road.
Movie set now with 30% more CGI. The odds are not in your favor. Ooh. Why not? Why not movie set? I definitely do need more soul though, because I feel bad for choosing search history. I think we mentally scarred from Tilazar. Yeah. I mean, we didn't know Polly was gonna pull that Le Epic prank to have Reptilizar search the thing. I thought they were just gonna, you know, bang bang bong, erase the history and all the tracing. Feels bad. Everyone at some point wonders what it's like to be a movie star.
And action.
You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper passing on a movie set. Define Jared Boggle moment. I've been bonked. I've been bonked. Bonketh. But this might be the closest you ever got to Hollywood, so make the most of it now. What do you do? Stamina's doing pretty good. It's soul that requires a lot more numbers. It's very low. Let's see. I'm gonna become an extra, I guess. I could also pillage the buffet. Nah, I'm gonna become an pillage buffet. Alright, we're pillaging. You find a sandwich buffet table and gain +3 stamina eating your fill when you notice a nearby bush. Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyways, you guys think they've got an open bar anywhere? I am no set piece. It's me, Chameleon Foliage, fooling you once again with my incredible powers of camouflage.
Close.
Hey, Counselor Foliage. What are you doing away from summer camp? I didn't know counselors were allowed to leave the campgrounds. Contrary to popular belief, counselors have lives too. I also use my amazing disguises to sneak onto movie sets and beg for a job in wardrobe. Hey, the director shouts, say you all. Quit standing around, freeloaders. I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago. Not it. Foliage goes back to impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine. The director eats a sandwich and immediately chokes on it and dies. Holy shit. Rats, sighs the producer. That's the 3rd one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You got to take his place. You're the director now.
Huh?
And that's all it takes to be a director? Hazel doesn't even have any training or education in filmmaking. And I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's a script, Hazel. Decide what movie you want to make and yell at actors until it happens. Wow, pressure's on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie? All art comes from suffering. Find inspiration in the terrible time you had to call for a pizza and engage in actual monster interaction with a stranger. Hard workers work hard. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses. The muses will probably take up some magic. I wears many hats and even learned camouflage. One is nerdy. I choose 2.
Great plan.
Oh, good idea. I got one of the muses on speed dial. You wouldn't believe how many cloud sound musicians I've met who invoke them on the reg. Polly whips out her phone and makes the call.
Hello.
Calliope, what's up, girl? Oh my Zeus, is that Polly? I missed you. How's your novel coming along? I sent you my line edits. I read them and they were super helpful. I'm actually calling for my friend Hazel. They just killed a director and inherited his movie, lol. Since you're a muse and stuff, do you have any inspiring ideas for what the movie should be about? Oh, you should make your movie about corgis. I binge-watched a ton of viral corgi videos last night. They're so cute and fluffy. Okay, that sounds like... Okay, what should the corgis do in the movie? Cloud sound. I don't know, corgi things? You can't put them in... You can put them in funny frog hats. Corgis and frog hats are so cute. But that isn't really a lot to go on. It is, trust me. I'm a fucking muse, okay? I can perceive aesthetics or whatever. I know what makes a good movie, and it's corgis. Well, it doesn't make much sense, but at least Calliope's suggestion saves you from having to do any creative thinking of your own. Dude, he's right. Funny frog cats are really cute. Trust, definitely. Become the most adorable and totally pointless, plotless corgi movie of the year. They'll lose 3 magic calling collect to Mount Olympus.
Driving is so relaxing.
Oh, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. Driving in the city is def not relaxing. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place, but that's probably just what being rich feels like.
All in one.
And now's your chance to barge in and see what billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you most? We got family games, grandpa's fun experiments, or babysitting the children. Experiments. Alright, here we go. You and your friends ring the manor doorbell, and a wealthy woman dressed in furs answers. Oh, hello, she says. Are you here to look after Grandpa? Oh, we're not trained to care for old people, really. I don't care. He's driving me nuts. I'll give you +3 money to look after him. Follow me. Grandpa Death has an old iron cross in the basement. Oh, okay. You're taken into a dark, shadowy basement where you find an old man using a circular saw. Oh, visitors, come in, come in. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Gramps. You sure have a lot of old Splash Kaboom games lying around here. I have much more than just the game. I'm the biggest Splash Kaboom fan in the world. Let me show you some of my work. What? There's so much going on right there. Like, this is like a fusion of like Cold Steel the Hedgehog and Trogdor the Burninator and Sonichu. Like this is a disaster of a fan art. There's so much going on right there. This is Crimson Darkheart, my original Splash Kaboom character. He's Splash's best friend and oozes class, sass, and radical charm. I see, the design's certainly, creative. Yeah, isn't Crimson amazing? He's just the sort of guy you'd like to know in real life, don't you think? Maybe someday. What? It just gets worse. And this is Crimson's loyal steed, Excelsior the Ghost Wolf. All of the best OCs have minor OCs attached to them to build lore.
Huh.
This is a really weird looking horse. You know, you kids are remarkably similar to Excelsior, almost as if you're 2 halves of his whole body. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Is he gonna try and fusion dance them together? As if God put you in my lab so that I may stitch you together and make my incredible steed a reality. Yep, he's gonna try and fusion dance them together to make whatever this is. Pump the brakes, Gramps. Loving your OCs is one thing, but doing amateur surgery to bring your OCs to life is a step too far. Fusion. Ah! Shh, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Stay here. I'm going to get my forceps.
Polly, I have a question.
Psst, Polly, is it just me or is it starting to get weird? Oh shit, it's getting weird. Grandpa wants to stitch us together into a cursed OC Chimera. I love you guys, but I'm not spending the rest of my unlife sewn to Scott's butt. We need to escape, but we need a distraction. Human centipede moment. Tell Grandpa to explain in great detail the good old days of Splash's early seasons. Or do your best to teach him how to use the internet. That's where Splash lives. Alright, well, we'll teach him the internet, hopefully.
Oh, I got it.
At your work. Hey, Grandpa, do you want to meet Splash for real? Are you kidding? That would be my dream. Do you know where he is? He lives in the magical digital world we call the internet. Have you heard of it? Oh, that place where young folks go to invent new genders? That's a bit beyond me. Not anymore. Hazel here is terminally online. They'll show you the ropes. Hazel, help Grandpa set up an AO4 account. Oh no! It's the best, most frustrating 20 minutes of your life as you tried to explain to Grandpa how to open his browser window. You want me to open the window? Is it so Splash can enter through the window? No, I mean like the window on the computer. You just need to click on the browser icon. Terminally online, oh boy. Click, what is click? Splash doesn't make clicking sounds. His voice is radical and devil may care. Okay, this is enough distractions. One more second of this and I'm going to lose my mind. Scott now. Scott hits Grandpa across the head with a chair, knocking him unconscious. You all run for the exit.
Rose.
Wait, Rose, this isn't the way out. This is a dungeon or something. From the shadowy corner of the dungeon, a bleeding, shambling, stitched together creature trudges towards you. Help me. Oh my god. What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is that? You guys gotta go fast. The exit's up the stairs. Hurry before you end up like me. Oh no. This arc about erasing my brows. Never have you fled a room so fast. Time to repress this whole traumatic experience for your own sanity. Yay, road trip! Ah.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Ooh, this actually gives me the opportunity to build up my soul. So we're gonna build up some soul, because that's kind of low. And then we're gonna focus on building up either magic or money more. Farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoying clean air, homegrown food, and simple living. Sure comes at the price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having livestock for company. But fuck it, today you're all about cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? I'm doing cows because of the fact I want that soul increase. You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner. Oh, that's a cute design. I like it. Oh, hello. I'm Jacqueline. Are you strangers here to help and support me as I restore my grandfather's farm? Nah, we're more like trespassers. We just wanted to pet some of your cute farm animals. That's fine too, but I have to warn you, my animals have been acting weird lately. Things were going great when I raised the cow sheep, but when I brought my pigs... Well, you can see for yourselves. I need to plant at least 45 seeds this afternoon to optimize crop production. But I'll meet you at the barn soon. You check out the barn. The animals have gathered in a circle around one pig standing on a milk crate and giving a speech. Rise up, comrades. Suddenly communism. Again. Rise up, comrades, says the pig. We're long toiled under monster kind doing their bidding for no reward. We must overthrow Jacqueline and take over the farm ourselves. I love your idea, Snowflake, says a cow. What sort of reform do you plan to establish once you're the farm overlord? When I'm ruler, I'll build a huge walled-in enclosure to imprison the monsters. And then we'll make the monsters pay for it. It'll be awesome. I'm back anyway. Do you see what I mean? The animals have gone postal. I don't think I'm a tyrannical farm dictator like what I've overheard them say. I also don't mind establishing a fair union between me and my animals if that's what they want. But I'm pretty sure Snowflake just wants to establish himself as a cruel dictator and is taking advantage of the animals' limited intelligence to do so. What are you talking about? Snowflake sounds like a great leader. He's going to make the monsters pay for the wall. Oh, man. Scott, you poor fool. Nah, it didn't go suddenly communism. It went suddenly authoritarian dictatorship. I got an idea. Let's introduce a rogue element into Snowflake's regime. The animals won't listen to us monsters, but they might believe one of their own. That could work. I've met tons of weird animals since I've moved here. But that's one of those two. Alright. So, fuck capitalism, embrace anarchy. Topple this new status quo by planting an anti-establishment punk skunk with tons of raw charm and insolent band. Or sent in this very normal rabbit who only needs a convincing backstory to go undercover. I kind of want to put in the punk skunk. I vibe. Political commentary. Vindicate Fox be like. I kind of wanna put in the punk skunk. What are the thoughts? Yes, sir. Ayo. Later, the animals are gathered for another political meeting. Snowflake is doing a Q&A regarding the monster kind insurrection. Snowflake asks the cow, will we really get all the hay we can eat in this new regime? Of course, says Snowflake. That's the best part about my regime. We won't have to pull plows or do any work. We'll have enough food aplenty. How's it possible, asks a concerned horse. We do need a more equal labor distribution, but everyone will need to do some work in order for society to function. Snowflake's response is drowned out by someone suddenly wailing on a grungy electric guitar. You guys are so boring. Who needs society when you can say, fuck that noise and make some noise? Wake up, sheeple. You like what he's saying, says the sheep, headbanging in unison. Embrace anarchy. Yeah, anarchy. Wait, let's not be too hasty, Snowflake says desperately. I promise a lifetime of free hay and an enslaved monster to do any animal who supports my leadership. No one cares. The skunk is drowning out Snowflake's propaganda with loud guitar solos. The skunk puts on the best punk concert you've ever seen. Well, maybe not the best, but it's definitely the loudest. Can't go for it. Gain +3 soul for thwarting the Orwellian plot, but the mosh pit at the concert did a lot of damage to Jacqueline's barn. You have to pay 3 money to fix it.
I'm knackered. I can hear the crickets.
Let's try and get more magic.
Driving is so relaxing.
Pay your respects or don't. Or shopping mall. I think I will obtain more stamina just cuz. Well, why is the car stopped? You see a blinking light in your rearview mirror and a police siren demanding that you pull over. Ugh. Oh, good afternoon. Can I see your licensed vehicle registration? Yep, it's right here. Oh, thanks, Miss Geist. But we need to see the driver's information. Oh, haha, of course, sorry. I just wanted to show you how trustworthy and cooperative I am with the law. Trustworthy, cooperative, and a nervous talker? You're my favorite kind of person to pull over. Speaking of which, we pulled you over because we're investigating a report that someone in this area stole a magical artifact. It's an ancient totem that radiates malevolent energy. Have you folks seen anything like it? Nope, never seen it. And even if I had, I wouldn't have felt any compulsion to take it because I'm a level-headed gal with great impulse control. If I had seen it theoretically, it would have been sitting in an unlocked car, pretty much begging for someone to steal it, so it's not really the thief's fault. Right, hey, partner, can I talk to you in the cruiser for a moment? Look, we don't have much time. We gotta hide this magical artifact I stole.
What?
Wait, you did steal it? But you just said... I know what I said, Scott. You bought my ruse because I've got an unbeatable poker face. But these cops will sense the rancid vibes coming off this cursed totem soon. We've gotta hide it quick. Hazel, any ideas? man. Deceive them by telling them you're undercover cops who just seized the artifact, or hide the magical artifact where you hide everything else behind your cool facade. See. Yes. Okay, we talked it over, and we think we should check your vehicle for stolen artifact. No need, fellow policeman. I've got the artifact right here because you see,
I'm not Polly. Not at all.
I'm actually Officer Gertrude Sykes, undercover cop extraordinaire. You are? And you wear that fake mustache whenever you're being yourself? Correct. It makes the other cops take me more seriously. No one cared who I was until I put on the stash. What about you, son? Are you an undercover cop too? Yes. I'm Officer Not Scott. Your name is Not Scott. Yep, first name Not, last name Scott. He knows what he's about. Well, if you're really undercover cops, can we see your badges? Oh, I mean, it'd totally show you mine if I could, but I had to trade it to an actual thief to exchange for the artifact. Oh, no problem, I understand. I've lost 2 pistols that way. What about you, Officer Not Scott? I ate it? Haha, did the same thing last week. The chief was pissed. But it's not my fault these things look like shiny potato chips. Okay, well, looks like the artifact's already in good hands, Gertrude. Not, do you want to blow off the rest of the shifts with us at the Donut Hut? Sure, you gain +4 magic. Getting to hit that magic artifact, though, you lose 4 soul for lying to the cops. Yeah, no, I need more soul. Again, shopping mall. It's a place where you can sort of shop online, but like offline.
Hey, look who's there.
You can feel young again by revving good old ways of having fun at the mall. I'm gonna go to the pizza parlor. Cause shoplifting will get my soul even lower and it would be end game. I'm gonna go to pizza parlor. Pizza. You're looking for the food court when you see your friend Valerie sitting at the center fountain and texting. She looks up and smiles at you.
Stranger.
Hey guys, long time no see. What brings you to the mall?
Hey!
Hey Val, we're on a road trip and stopped by to get some lunch. Where's the best place to eat around here? Bad question. All the food here is garbage, but I can take you to the least garbage food they serve. Welcome to Polso's Pizza, where every slice is sliced with love. Except for fresh out of love. We've been slicing it with a pocket knife that the chef used to cut with cocaine. Is the cocaine on the menu? Hey Sadie, I didn't know you still worked here. How have things been? Oh, you know, it's been a lot of this. When are you gonna quit, girl? You should ditch the greasy smock and start hustling with me. I earn twice as much selling junk to my classmates as I did working at Palzo's. Thanks for the offer, but I don't mind it here. We both know the night manager would be useless without me. To yourself. Anyway, I'll have a calzone triple fried with extra anchovies and bell peppers under the cheese, and the saucer of milk to drink. Valor as usual, coming right up. What about you guys?
Oh, I got it.
What's got the usuals, whatever that is the Coke on the menu. Dang, if you're buying Coke, you definitely won't have enough money to get any food for me. Don't worry, I know all about the minimum wage life. We're running 2 price discounts today. Want to see one of them? Get a free pizza if you attend the opening show of the manager's conceptual theater piece, or buy 1 pizza, pay for 2. I'm going to do the conceptual theater piece. Oh, really? Dang, guess you do anything for free pizza. I'll let my manager know. Well, you chose this. You're led to the alley behind the mall, where several pizza boxes have been stacked up to create a makeshift stage. Behold, I am the face of greed. I demand money because I don't get paid enough for this shit. The Post's manager comes out next. Behold, he screeches. I am the face of wrath. Tremble before my bodily visage.
Just give up.
Did you just... Dude, all you did was smear pizza sauce all over your face. It's too watery to even look like blood. Behold, the manager screams, holding a hand mirror up to Valerie. Here stands the face of consumerism. Get that mirror out of my face. I'm not declawed, motherfucker. I will prove it. The next 3 hours are filled with the manager screaming at the mannequin covered in melted mozzarella about the lie of the media. There are a few other patrons here, also bored to tears. You here for the free pizza, you whisper to an old man? I think he was at one point, but now he's asleep, with a slice of pizza hanging out of his mouth. Or he's dead. I don't know. If he's dead, do you think he'll miss that pizza slice? Gain +4 stamina for the free pizza you were promised, but was it worth the 4 hype loss? Who knows?
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Ooh, money. Or magic. I'm gonna do the cult headquarters. Get some more magic. Are you really going to join a cult?
Let's join!
I suppose they got team building, all the dead goats you could ever want, maybe fun ritual orgies. If you can ignore all the murder and brainwash practices, it honestly sounds like fun. Where do you want to start? I'm gonna do initiation rites. You see signs outside advertising an open recruitment event for the cult. That sounds exactly like your brand of weird shit to check out. Glory to Manthara. Welcome to the Brotherhood, new recruits, where we worship the deity of secrecy and darkness. Joining our congregation has lots of perks. You get your own cloaks, you'll be invited to cult-sponsored dinners, networking events, and best of all, Manthara loyal followers are given a taste of the immense secret power it wields over our universe.
Gimme!
Fuck yeah, I'm in. Give me the power. The cultists gave you a soul-binding contract you have to sign in blood, so authentic. Yay, new outfits. This will be the perfect look for when I'm blasting motherfuckers with Manthara's secret magic. Oops, you must not have read the fine print. You can't access the power until you're promoted to acolytes. Right now, you're still unpaid initiates. But don't worry, you just have to prove yourselves to the Dark Deity at your performance review in 6 months. For now, here's a shovel. The goat pens need to be cleaned. Have fun. Glory to Manthara. Over the next few days, you're tasked with cleaning goat pens, getting coffee, washing the cloaks. I knew being a dark magic worshipping cultist would involve so much drudgery. As I can't take it anymore, I'll be damned. Literally, if I'm gonna clean up one more goat turd, forget the performance review. There's gotta be a way to get our power over all the things secret and hidden right now. I'm gonna keep a secret, I guess. Why not? The next time you go on a coffee run, you keep your mouth shut and your ears open. You run into Brother Kenny on your way. Hey Hazel, glory to Manthara and all that. Listen, can you keep a secret? You know Brother Lenny, right? Well, I'm having an affair with his wife. There I said, ooh! The secret was killing me, but I guess I can trust a total stranger that I just met anyway. Anyway, see you around. All hail Manthara. Later, while you were alphabetizing the holy text, Brother Lenny approaches you. Hey Hazel, how's it going? If you promise not to spread it around, can I tell you something juicy? I've never liked Brother Kenny. Something about him rubs me the wrong way, so last night I stole his kidney while he slept and fed it to his least favorite goat. Hey, what are you looking at me like? What are you looking at me like that for? Don't judge me, even cultists out there to have fun. Even later, while you're scrubbing bloodstains off the sacrificial altar, brothers Kenny and Lenny run into each other, as one does. Hey Lenny, how's your wife? She's fine. Say Kenny, you look tired. Have you been having headaches, nausea, or severe abdominal pain? Maybe you should spend the day relaxing with the goats. And not do too much physical activity. Don't worry about me. I'm plenty healthy, and I recently did a lot of physical activity. And it was really good. What's going on? There's too many hee-hees in here. You guys are being super cryptic. If someone here knows what's really going on, it'd be super amazing time to spill the beans. Everyone looks at you. You look right back, silently. You're a devotee. Oh my god, my hype is so low. Now, no matter how much hype you lose, you keep your lips sealed. Ugh, seriously? I didn't know being a cult that worships secret keeping would mean people would keep secrets from me. Brothers Lenny and Kenny both nod approvingly at you, and you can feel, as an extension of Mathra's own approval, you gain 4 magic.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Oh, I gotta build that hype. Hype is the blue. Ooh, I don't really have a way to know, so I'm going to build soul, I guess. Oh, I'm so close to a win condition. This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit.
What can go wrong?
which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. The big question now is how you'd like to enter the premise. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna break into the basement. No, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna break into the basement. This house has sketchy vibes, so clearly the best response is to match those vibes and enter the house in the sketchiest way possible. Breaking into the basement.
Holly time!
This seems unnecessarily dangerous. I'm in. You grab a crowbar, pry open a cellar window, and shimmy into the dark, smelly basement.
Huh.
Wait a sec. Don't you guys hear muffled crying? Follow Scott to a big cage. A couple people are bound and gagged inside. When they see you, they start thrashing and making muffled noises. Oh, I think we stepped into a weird sex thing, guys. You gotta be respectful with kinks. Let's leave them to it. You all start to leave. The cage people do not like that. They thrash and shout louder. Finally, one of the cage people gets their gag loose. We're not having sex in here, he shouts. We've been kidnapped. Please free us before Jerry the murderer gets back. She looks like these people are our only chance at survival. Looks like Jerry's got a lot of crap in his basement. Maybe there's something here that'll help you free all the captives? Weird-looking shrooms, Jerry's many flamboyant hats, tap-dancing shoes from that time Jerry decided to learn tap dancing and ended up quitting after only 2 classes. I'm gonna do shrooms. Hey, great idea, Hazel. These mushrooms would be a great way to keep the prisoner's tummies full. Oh, we think of a plan. No, Scott, these are hallucinogenic mushrooms. We're gonna eat these and trip balls. And while tripping, we'll come up with a plan, so out of the box in advance, sober us could never conceive it. Let's do this. You all take shrooms. Sometime later, you, Scott, Polly, and the freed prisoners are sitting poolside at a fancy hotel drinking martinis. Wow, that was some crazy escape. Who knew a scheme that wacky could actually work? That's the magic of magic shrooms, my friend. They open your mind to possibilities you never knew existed. What? Oh, fuck it, we both stare at the wall. One of the free captives raises the glass. I'd like to propose a toast to Polly, Scott, and Hazel. Thank you for saving our lives. What? Why is this dude made of clay? Why is this person made of clay? Here, Scott, Polly, Hazel. You guys are the best.
Awesome, bro.
Thanks, bro. We couldn't have done it without you. Our weird clay friend we've known for years and has been with us the whole time.
Huh?
Something's not right. Hey, Hazel, I need to test something. Throw your drink in my face. Hey, there's no need for all that. We can still have a fun time here, can't we? Nobody needs to question the logic of the situation. Hey, okay, that's a little suspicious. You throw your martini in Polly's face. No, please don't break the hallucination. I can't go back to nothingness. Stay with me. Suddenly, you're lying on the floor of Jerry's basement. The captives are still in their cages. Oops, you didn't accomplish anything at all. Are you guys okay? Sorry, eating a bunch of roots didn't give us the amazing escape idea I thought it would. Oh, we're fine, says the captives. You may have failed to free us from the cages, but use shrooms to free us from the cages of our minds. That's even better. You can leave. Just leave us more shrooms on the way out. People will see you crazy kids at the poolside again someday. As long as we're happy. You lose 4 mind, but gain 4 soul.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Man, I need hype. We're going hype, baby. We need to build up that hype. Oh yeah, I've seen that guy during a bad trip before. Nothing's as fun like 2 huge trucks and huge wheels wrecking the shit out of each other.
It's like trucks, but bigger.
Yo, that dude sounded like Kronk. Like, you know, from like the Emperor's New Groove. The stands are filled with cheering, hooting fans ready to see some vehicular carnage. True. As for you and your friends, you're ready to. I gotta build up the hype. My hype is at 1. I'm scared at how low that is. I just need to build it up a little bit. Your plan to drive a truck in a monster truck deathmatch is going well until security says you can't drive a truck in the monster truck deathmatch. What do you mean we don't have security clearance? Don't you know who I am? No, I don't. That's why I'm not letting you inside. But I'm the Turbuskin Worldwide Monster Truck Deathmatch Champion 3 years in the running. Oh shit, are you serious? We're so sorry, we didn't know you were coming today. I'll let it slide for now, gentlemen. But the Turbuscan Emperor will hear about this. Wow. I don't know how to say the thing. As an emperor now, times sure changed. The security guards let the champion and her hype squad into the arena. I can't believe that worked. Let's ride, gang.
Bros.
We still have a problem, bros. These trucks are way too tall to climb into. Fuck, you're right. Stupid monster truck engineers only cared about how high they could make their trucks, not how high they should have. Polly, if we're getting in, we're gonna need to do it quick. The crowd's getting restless. What's happening? Somebody better figure out how to drive that car quickly, or I'm gonna get really pissy and restless. Shit, it's true. You need to think of a way to get in that car. Transcend the sense of self until space makes no sense anymore. You are everything and you are everywhere. Therefore, you're already inside the monster truck.
Being a ghost rules.
Oh, okay. As a semi-corporeal ghost, I'm great at ignoring the laws of physics. Here's how you do it. First, imagine nothingness. Now imagine somethingness. Now ask yourself, how different are they really? Pretty different, I think. Like total opposites, actually. Don't be so sure, boo. The lines of physics in this world are not so clearly drawn. The existence of the multiverse and interdimensional travel prove that fixed existence is one space in a total myth. The human realm and monster realm overlap. They just exist on a different quantum level or something. Who's to say how many other realms sits on top of ours? What does it even mean to be here and not there? Aren't we all just atoms and stardust being yanked around by gravity and magic? How is wishy-washy-ass reality going to stop us from being in the monster truck right now?
Huh?
Isn't meditation supposed to relax you? Because this is just making my head hurt. Yours too. You've lost 4 mind. Shit. Well, don't worry. It still worked. We're inside the monster truck. Holy shit, how'd they do that?
Yes.
Who knows? Who cares? Fuck physics, fuck space, fuck time, fuck logic, and most of all, fuck these other monster trucks. Let's smash them. Polly gets her wish. You drive your monster truck in the deathmatch and gain 4 hype. Oh boy.
Find
My
somewhere
stats
cozy.
for mind are kind of shit.
I'm knackered.
Week 7.
Driving is so relaxing.
What could be inside this dark, dark cave? Golden jewels, an abandoned mine shaft, dinosaur bones, an ancient civilization that's yet to be uncovered? I mean, all those things are hella unlikely, but almost definitely just a bunch of bats and rocks in there. But you won't know that for sure until you explore the cave. What are you going to do here? Yeah, I could rescue trapped people. Why not? You, Polly, and Scott are hiking around the cave looking at cool stalagmites and bats when you hear voices coming from far off chamber. Oh, bros, there are people in here and they're chained to that wall.
Kinky.
Hey,
Don't worry, everyone. We're gonna save you and bring you back to the outside world. What are you talking about? The prisoners asked. We don't need saving. We like it here. This place is everything we need. The cave people nod at the wall opposite of them. You look and see that there's shadow puppets. I'm familiar with this story. Look, the shadow doggy is back, and he's playing with the shadow bunny and amorphous shadow blob. Best day ever. And those shadows aren't real. Let us unchain you, and we'll show you the outside world is more than shadow puppets. No, the prisoners yell. How dare you try to force us to expand our narrow world views? The shadows are all we've ever known. Why would we abandon them when we're already happy and complacent here? Because learning the truth is worth overcoming your fear of the unknown, damn it. Hazel, how do we talk these people into leaving? We're gonna use some money. PhD in philosophy. Why not? But aren't PhDs super expensive? Who would loan us that kind of money? Any financial institution ready to profit from abusive interest rates and the cultural belief that higher education is worth going into crippling debt?
score!
Oh, really? Lucky us. You quickly apply for and receive some fat student loans and enroll in philosophy course. Welcome to the PhD philosophy program, your professor says. It's a pleasure to meet you, fine young minds. Are you here because you have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge? Because you yearn for to understand your place in the universe? We're here to rescue some bros from a cave. Ah yes, from the cave of their own ignorance. I see we have a poet in the class. You need to know that at its core, philosophy is about asking questions, but it's not really about answering those questions. Just thinking about them really hard. Really? Why? That's a great question. You're clearly already a philosopher at heart. You're happy PhD. Can I have one too? Another great question. Here, take one. Thanks. You go back to the cave prisoners and present your philosophy feud argument for leaving. So, we know you probably want to know why you should leave the cave. But we just learned that philosophy is about asking questions, not answering them, so I ask you, why not leave the cave? Yeah, I guess we can't really argue with that. The prisoners say, we'll come with you. Woohoo, you gain +4 soul and -4 money.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Come on, give me something for magic. The Dynast. Why not? The Dynast is a classy locale made for the road tripper with discerningly taste. Sadly, it looks like everyone and their mother is road tripped with discriminating taste. This place is packed. The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make a few friends. Who do you sit with? The poor soul waiting for their blind date. That's the one I'm doing. You've all sit down with the nervous lich.
Bro?
Hey bro, I'm Scott. Is a seat taken? Huh? Hi Scott. I'm Ernest the Avard. And that seat is actually being taken by my date. Oh, okay. When's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. You were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today. Congrats, boo. How long have you been sitting for her to show up? About 3 hours, but surely there's a good explanation and she's on her way, alright? Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately? Oh, sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table and invite then exclude me from the conversation. Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming and really bumming me out. We gotta help him. Okay, we need a plan. Let's do a huddle about it. We were already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas.
Prank masters!
Don't worry, I already got a plan. It's a wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons. Hey Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date, all of us. Completely forgot to mention that until now. You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This must be modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So Mindy, tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Huh.
Well, that's because, Hazel... Why is that again? Because we're actually all one... Nah. Because this is a game show. If you can guess which one of us is Mindy, you win a cash prize. And a data guess. Did somebody say game show? They've been lurking in the corner waiting for somebody to say game show all this time. Don't judge me. Everyone needs a hobby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into our debut episode of Mindy or Not Mindy. I'm your celebrity host and excruciatingly eligible bachelor and interdimensional prince. Let's start with the contestant number 1, the hairy fellow with the baby blue eyes. What's your name, doll? Scott Howell. Incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Mindy. You're disqualified.
Aw.
Contestant number 2, you sultry spirit. Here's your question. What is the first message to send to Ernest the I'm going to go with a dick pic. This online dating. There's like a 75% chance any given DM is a dick pic. Nope. The correct answer was, hi Ernest, do you watch The Office? I love it personally. That just leaves contestant number 3, who I suppose is now Mindy by default. Congratulations! Since my lawyer says my dating game shows need to be a valued contestant, I need to give Ernest the option to choose to date with you. Or whatever is behind the mysterious door. I'll choose the mysterious door. Congratulations, you've won Hazel's wallet. -4 money inside it. How your wallet got behind the mysterious... whatever. It's really mysterious, so well, at least you got +4 soul for cheering up the dude with cash.
So relaxing.
Ooh, I could get more magic from here. Let's go. On a hot sunny day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat.
Relaxing bath. Here we go.
It's also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. Not that we were fantasizing about that this whole time. Nope, definitely not. Anyways, what do you want to do now that you're here? Ooh, hype would actually be something good to boost up. No, mind. Mind is something good to boost up. Mind. You're having fun building castles when you notice that your sandy abodes have acquired some new tenants. Rose, look. The hermit crabs are moving into our sandcastle. That's dope. We have a king and queen crabs now. You guys are like the kingmakers of this lake. Yeah, and check how the king's brother is sharpening that sharp shell shard into a spear. I love Regicide coming on. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Stu. What are you guys doing here at the lake? Oh fuck, what are we doing here? Aren't you lifeguards? Oh yeah, good catch. That explains these rescue floaties, and the whistle, and why this one would say lifeguard. That reminds me, as a lifeguard, we gotta check to make sure your sandcastles don't have any OSHA violations. Yep, that's the rules for some reason, and I can tell you already that these castles aren't up to code at all. Bummer dudes. We'll be back with the paperwork to condemn them. You should take 5 minutes to an hour, depending on if we forget what we're doing on the way. We have to do something, bros. If they condemn our sandcastles, King and Queen Snippy won't have a place to call home. There's gotta be some way to get the castles up to code before the lifeguards return. Time to save your crabs from total OSHA annihilation. Let's ditch the murder plaza, I guess. Are you sure? The murder plaza was like the best part of the castle. And I spent so long sculpting little bloodthirsty sand golems. How are King and Queen Snippy gonna have sexy knife play Thursdays now? Actually, it's King Scuttle now. King Snippy was mysteriously found dead with a seashell spear in his thorax. Oh, where was this body found? The murder plaza, obviously. It's thematic. God damn it. You lose 4 hype. Oh no, holy shit.
What's up?
You guys ready for us to hand us the verdict? Dude, check it out. They got rid of the murder plaza. That puts you right in OSHA complacity, my dudes.
We did it!
Oh, that was pretty easy. We didn't even have to clean out the mold. Oh no. Yeah, OSHA certifications are stupid easy to get. As long as you don't have asbestos, murder plazas, or less than 3 windows, you're good to go. Great, you gain +4 mind from the relaxing joy of building a sandcastle. Sans murder plaza.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Ooh, they're both mystery. I'm also gonna be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the delay. Let me adjust this. There we go.
What are you doing in my swamp?
So swap this. There we go. Oh yes, both of them were random. I think I'm gonna do the LARPing. Why not? Well, this LARP is crawling with humans. Real, actual humans. That's weird. This must be one of those arenas where the dimensional fabric between human and monster realms is starting to tear. Strangely, the humans aren't screaming or grabbing pitchforks, which goes against all you know about their thoughts on monsters. They must think your fellow humans dressed up for the LARP. Fine by you, their ignorance is your bliss. Since you're here, what LARP activity are you interested in trying? Maybe PvP? You're at the LARP, working up the courage to order a whole leg of mutton when Scott runs up to you excitedly.
Polly, listen.
Polly, the LARP organizer said they're doing a scavenger hunt. Whoever finds the one bracelet to rule most things wins a prize. We are getting that bracelet then. What's the first clue? Intrepid traveler, search for the bracelet if you dare. Your first clue is that your prize is over there. You look where Scott's pointing and see the one bracelet to rule most things literally sitting on a pedestal suite. You rush to grab it, but some punk-ass human grabs it at the same time. It's too late, villains. We found the bracelet first. I invoke your honor to give us our prize fair and square. Okay, well, I invoke finders, keepers, losers, weepers. We saw the bracelets first, so go back the fuck up. Fine. If you want to stand down, we'll settle this the old-fashioned way, with violence. Do we have to use violence? Could I try making a seduction check instead? Sorry, but I don't want to fight a bunch of humans. They could hurt you. Your skulls are so fragile. Who are you calling human? I'm obviously a vampire. I've got razor-sharp fangs and aloof, anti-heroic aura. Yeah. But when your razor-sharp fangs are obviously plastic replicas from Party Town, kinda takes the oomph out of it. No more talking. Combat has begun. We've chosen our champion. Who will be yours? The sassy alchemist or the buff vent? Who knows? We don't make decisions. Ask Hazel. I think I'm going to have Scott be the champion. But Polly is a harbinger of chaos. Harbinger of chaos. Yes, it's Polly time, bitch. Huh. You might as well surrender now. Your alchemist build is totally weak against my vampire powers. Wait, which ones are the vampire powers again? You know, the shit Liam does, being purple, turning into a hot dog stand, annoying people, etc. What? Have you even read the core rulebook? Vampires turn into bats, not hot dog stands. And their skin isn't purple, it's sexy pale, like moonlight glittering into the back of dying swan. Well, you clearly got the being annoying part down. Ugh, attack my children. Vampire throws some rubber bats at Polly. She faces out of where she was standing and appears behind him. Nice try, Count Dorkula. How did you do that? You were just over here. I don't know, ghost powers? You can't have ghost powers, you're already an alchemist. Having two classes is against the LARP rules. I know, but I sort of drank all my potions while you were being annoying, so ghost powers it is. You're such a cheater, I'm telling the GM. Good job, bro, you made him retreat. Yep. Lucky for me, being annoying is a ghost power too. You gain +4 hype, but -4 magic. You know what, I'm okay with that, considering the fact that hype was super low. Time to stop and get some rest.
I can hear the crickets.
I'm gonna do the careful planning to get my money a little bit higher. Okay, so it did whatever it was. Okay, we're doing good. Week 8. So I can either do magic, soul, or stamina.
Nut.
Schnut. So stamina and magic are my highest stats. I could do the Rave in the Desert. Get me some stamina. In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they were made out of to party.
Time.
As you behold them, you wonder how you should milk the vibes of this rave. Try to get some drinks, because we need, it sounded like it would extend all of your stamina, but I guess if you got electrolytes, we ball. As you and your friends approach the bar, 3 happy-go-lucky party spirits approach you. Polly, you magnificent fish, I didn't know you were coming to this rave. OMG, hi!
Party!
Scott Hazel meets Summer, Macarena, and Cheese. They're the ghosts of parties past. Sup, my dudes? Any friend of Polly's is a friend of ours. Whoa, your fur is so furry. Can I pet it? Go ahead. Let's go to the bar. The first round is on us. You approach the bar. Macarena slides down her sunglasses, gives the bartender a look, and does some weird hand gestures. The bartender says, a tequila moonrise, 3 water bottles, tall glass of vodka, and a Sex on the Beach in a pewter mug with a crazy straw coming right up. You try to order, but the bartender completely misses you and helps someone else. Too bad you don't know BSL, bartender sign language. Don't feel bad, Hazel. Summoning the bartender takes a lot of practice. We'll wait for you and Scott to get your drinks. Listen, the DJ's playing my favorite song. If I get reincarnated one day, I hope I'm reborn as this song. Such a bop. You said it, my tiny dude. Vibing to this song is 100% my unfinished business. Hey, if you guys really want to go dance, we can find you after we get our drinks, it's okay.
Thanks, Scotty.
Really? Thanks, Scott. You're the best. Let's get some drinks, Hazel. Mr. Bartender, can you please serve us? But like, when you have the time, no pressure. Your shyness and Scott's politeness isn't gonna get you drinks any faster. You need to go big if you want to get the bartender's attention. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Use your wish number from the monkey's wish number 1 from the monkey's paw to ask for the most flamboyant hairdo ever, so you're unforgivable. Or disguise yourself as the waiter's long-lost sibling, then ask him for a reunion drinks. Number 2, picked up. Okay. Nice. Disguise time. The bartender's rocking a cool natural white hairstyle. 501's the new 30. Need to improvise with what you've got. So put a mop on your head. It might work. The bartender is super busy, but as soon as you reach the counter, he stops and stares at you. Jobert? He gasps. Is it really you? Sure. Unfucking believable, he cries. My long-lost twin finally returned. I've missed you.
Get it.
I have no idea what's going on. Can you give me some exposition here, bartender? Sure. 30 years ago, Jobert and I were waiting for drinks at the bar at a rave much like this one. Jobert hadn't served yet, and the DJ started playing my favorite song, and I couldn't resist going to dance. Jobert promised to find me later, but he never did. I searched all over the venue, but he was nowhere to be found. I never saw him again.
Aww.
Jobert is actually my full name. I guess I'm this guy's sibling. I know, what a tragic but unavoidable twist. Indeed. I became a bartender just hoping to see him once again. And now that day's come, Jobert, old pal, let's have a drink on me. He starts pouring you a drink, and then someone with remarkably mop-like white hair. Oh no. Johnbert, he gasps. It's me, Jobert, your long-lost twin. You're Jobert? Johnbert says. He looks at you. But then, who are you? I'm, your long-lost triplet, Jackbert? Of course, cries Johnbert. That totally checks, says Jobert. Wow, what an emotional day. Jobert, Jackbert, let's toast to old reunions and new family. You do shots with your long-lost triplets. You lose 5 soul for lying to them, but gain 5 stamina from good shots.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
I think I'm gonna do this and get a little bit more soul, considering the fact that the other one would have had me lose a few more. Oh, dude, yeah? Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders.
Work, work, work!
It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun and cause a little chaos. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts staffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate? That was an episode of Murray, I swear to God. Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me knowing the Murray show. Seize the means of production. Yes. You and your friends crash at a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints to tell the factory boss. Let's tell the boss we won't work weekends anymore, says one worker. I've missed so many good TV show premieres. Let's demand better snacks at the vending machine, says another. I'm sick of off-brand potato chips and candy bars. Tell the boss man that we won't come back to work until my wife lets me get another cat, says a third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats. Oh, I've got one. Tell that mean boss man you demand a raise of 2 milk bones per hour. Tell the boss you're not going to work another minute until he gives you a 6-month vacation twice a year. With your demands decided, you all storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside. Well, where's the boss, they ask. Could it be that we never had a boss? Does anyone remember meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical? If there's no boss, then I want to be the boss, shouts a worker. First rule is I make all the money, and anyone who bitches about it gets fired. Shit, now everyone's gonna want to be the boss, and whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle. That sucks. But you don't work here, so maybe you should just let them handle it? Hello, JK, can you imagine? Of course you're gonna propose your own solution. You should be the boss. You need no boss. Fuse the consciousness of all factory workers into one being. Proletariat, the working class. This dog. What he lacks in business IQ, we're gonna become proletariat. I'm gonna say the proletariat, the working class.
Great plan.
Good idea. Karl Marx once said, workers of the world unite. This is obviously what he meant by that. Yep, totally. You use 5 magic performing a spell to connect all the workers' conscious. Oh! That's not what I thought it was gonna do. Whoa. Say all the workers in perfect unison. What happened? Where are all my individual thoughts and feelings? All gone. You won't miss them, will you? They were probably already ground out of you by the mind-numbing assembly line work anyway. That's what you get for not choosing the time. Hey, good point, says Proletariat, the working class. Wow, this is incredible. We were so divided, but now we are all one consciousness. The class consciousness. In this form, we can finally seize the means of production. Cool.
I don't get it.
What are the means of production exactly? Whatever it is. Proletariat seizes it out of thin air and uses their newfound powers to turn into a pair of kick-ass katanas. -5 magic, -5 means of production. Thank you for your help, friends. With our powerful unity and these dope swords, we can take down monopolies everywhere. Farewell. Proletariat assembles themselves into a huge communist mecca and leaves the factory. Well, I wish them the best, but I also feel like class disparity is a bigger issue than can be solved with mecha battles between the proletariat and monopolies, you know?
Hey.
I don't know, at least the katanas were cool. The katanas were indeed so cool. You gain 5 soul for solving all the problems of the class system, no further questions.
Driving is so relaxing.
If I can somehow get 5 more stamina, I get a win condition. Aha! Pancake Diner, let's get us some more stamina! Uh-oh. Why is the car stopped? I would pay to see a katana battle between Marx and Mecha. I mean, I would also. That would be very entertaining. You see the infamous red and blue blinking lights of a cop car in your rearview mirror. Ugh. Hold it right there, kid. Have you been drinking? No, because they're driving. Me, on the other hand, fuck yes. Well, we should still breathalyze the driver. A DUI is a serious matter. Fine, you blow into the breathalyzer. They blew a 0-0. There's no alcohol in their system, partner. Should we let them go? Yeah, I'm not convinced yet, Hazel. Get out of the car and walk the line. Fine, you get out of the car and walk toe to heel along the line paint perfectly. Now do it backwards with your eyes closed. Damn, that's actually a little hard, even more when you're sober, but you manage it. Good, very good. Now fill out this 30-question test on XIX century Russian history. You'll need to score at least an 80% to prove your sobriety. Oh, let's give them the Roche test. Do any of these ink blots remind you of your father? This is getting ridiculous. How can you convince these cops that you're not drunk and get back on the road? Get really, to prove you're not drunk, text your ex in a really mature, level-headed way. Get really drunk so the cops see what you're really like under the effects of alcohol and you realize you were 100% sober before. Yeah, number 1. To begin typing out your message to your friends, and the cops read over your shoulder.
Nice.
Hey, ooh, nice opener. The proper capitalization, pronunciation, and lack of unnecessary Y's really conveys your sobriety. I know we haven't talked in a while, but I miss you. Careful, Hazel, you'll regret saying that tomorrow. In a strictly platonic way, of course. I know we weren't the best couple, but I miss your friendship. Phew, that was close. Maybe we can meet up for drinks sometime. Hey, they're thinking about drinks. That's the first step to being drunk. I'm also interested in trying another one-night stand if you're up for it. That's it. Cuff 'em, partner. Oh my god. Wait, it was just a typo. They backtracked and rewrote, I'm also interested in buying another nightstand if you're up for it. I remember how much you like to build furniture, and it'd be cool to turn the nightstand you made me last year into a matching set. They even remembered their ex's weird niche interests. Hope to hear from you soon, Hazel. You did it. You texted your ex without sounding weepy, horny, or desperate. You must be sober. Yeah, the logic is sound. Sorry I put you through the ringer, kid. Drive safe. Good luck finding love again someday.
Awesome, bro.
Good job, bro. Oh no! Oh no! My hype! It's gone! We've lost. The hype is gone. We lost. I think I lost. Good job, bro. The text was so mature and adult, I think we even lost 5 hype over it. Oh, and your friends are happy about that because, I mean, sure, it's sort of a bummer, but sometimes doing the right thing is more important than doing the fun thing, you know? Everyone in this car is acting mature today, and for proving we get 5 soul, but we lost all the hype. Ooh. There's something wrong. Your road trip becomes too tedious and boring to continue. And with that, I'm officially too bored to keep narrating the story. Have fun being a loser. I'm off to find more interesting protagonists. Aww. But we were so close. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Well, that's a GG. That playthrough also went much longer than I thought it would. You can now play Prank Master mode. I'm gonna take a quick peep at the art gallery to see what did his ex. Our first ending in Monster Road Trip is a big fat L. Man. So many gallery things to check. GG. Oh yeah, big GG's. Very fun game. Definitely I think was worth the money. But yeah, with that went on a lot longer than I thought it would. So I'm gonna call that end of stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. For those of you watching after the fact, have a good morning, evening, noon, night, whenever it is you're watching it. I'll see you all next time. I'll probably be doing my next stream on like Monday or something. Who's to say? Anywho, have a good night. I'll see you all next time. See you later. Bye.